baby.
What?
Yeah.
Internet magical.
Get 300 meg internet from Optimum
Turn
and
that-
enjoy.
Yo. Welcome back. 40 Central Podcast, episode 66. Man, we got the gang back here. We got the team all together again. What up, y'all?
What's good?
Good.
Fuck, how y'all been, man?
Fucking tired.
Injured.
All right. JT, what's up with you, man?
I didn't even hear what
No, I said how they been. He said
How y'all
work,
been?
tired, and he said injured.
I had a really interesting week.
Oh my God.
Oh wait, let me turn this off.
He took over. Y'all stopped me, and then JT
Nah, I
took
mean,
over.
are we getting into that? I mean, I had
Wait. Shouldn't we start off with shot o'clock? What?
Yeah, we
I want to hear about his week.
definitely should.
oh, now people care. That's
Definitely.
crazy.
Definitely should start off with our first shot. Y'all got shots over there, right?
Yeah.
You drinking this?
Nah.
You taking it? Everybody put your drinks in the air, man. Let's go. Shot o'clock. We about to hear this story. After everybody say how they been. But before he goes, man, Juan, what's up, man? How you been? How was your week?
One week was good. It was busy training all week, but I'm done with training. I said it's over, baby. Now
You're not working out anymore?
I'm doing my work, but whatever. But other than that, Father's Day was decent.
Oh yeah, man. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Happy Father's Day to you. Again, I might not even said it in the chat. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I think you probably. Oh yeah.
I don't think I did.
I did.
Princess, first of all, I'm the one who came. I cared too. What you want? What do you want? You say you want a beer? Said what first?
Father's Day.
Father's Day.
Anyway, go ahead.
But other than that, nah, regular week. That's it.
Zay, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all forgot how to pod?
Yeah, my week was regular. I got injured, so I've been on.
Huh? Yeah, word.
I've been on leave. I'm hurt, but I made it here today. I'm dedicated.
You're not on workers' comp though. From
No.
here.
All right.
All right, just letting you know. Happy
How was your
Father's
week?
Thank
Day,
you, Princess.
Warren and Zay. Me, my week was pretty good. My
Thank you,
Father's Day
Princess.
was what it is what it was.
Was that a good thing or a bad thing?
It is
what it was.
That's
yeah,
what it
like
sounded
Father's
like.
Day is not the same for me ever since like my dad died. Like
Okay.
so it was, and then I didn't see my daughter that day either. So it was like
All right.
it was just I was there just chilling. It was about like a regular day,
How's
me and my
that?
son. Huh? Yeah, Rob died.
Oh,
Like ever since that, like I look at the text message and I'm like, damn, I want to send this, so I want to get it, and I don't get that. So it wasn't like it wasn't what it should have been. You know what I mean? After that, we've been good. We had a good day. Oh,
There we
we
go.
back,
We back.
and then we here together now, and I missed you guys. I kind of did miss you guys, man.
Definitely miss being on the pod. I'm gonna have to start making it to some of the Mondays.
yeah. I wish I was here, but I watched it, the whole thing. Foot injury and all.
What happened to your foot?
It's not broken, but something's wrong.
You got a
with it.
bunion. That's what happened.
Nah, I don't got a
You
bunion.
called out for bunions?
I don't got a bunion. My foot is swollen.
From the bunion.
It's not the bunion. It's just the
Not the
swollenness.
bunion. Oh,
First of all, Princess,
Swollen.
I went and knocked on the door. I was get it. I called.
Say.
Do you know about it? Like it, you know
Not
about
all of it, but I know about some. You call me like, yo, where JT live? And I'm like, what should I do to him?
Yeah, dude. Nah, we're gonna wait for him to come back. You know his week about to be epic, man. How y'all doing out there? I know. Get the mic.
Oh,
She
shit.
don't want to do that no more. I don't know what's going on.
I thought y'all
Yeah.
race. Oh, he
Let's
back.
go. Who's back?
JT.
Oh, I think the special guest is already coming. They're already here. But we just talking right now, waiting till everybody comes up. What's up, Paul? What's up, Paul? Elijah, what up? Elijah, what up? Oh, that mic is not on? All right, forget.
We tried.
Yeah,
Just-
we tried.
Yeah.
Nah, don't touch
No,
nothing.
no.
Don't
Just-
touch nothing. Yeah, but still don't touch nothing. Yeah.
Here we
Oh
go.
my God, here you go.
Yo, y'all two. Yo, you know what's crazy?
Yo.
Y'all two got this buddy
What's good, what's
situation
good?
going
It
on.
was good.
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all?
It was good.
All right, let's talk, fellas.
I want to hear JT's week.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear.
Oh
JT's
yeah, what's
week.
good? What's good? What's good, y'all? Yo, that's y'all seat right there.
Some people, yeah.
What's good? Do that in the camera. The camera right here. Y'all good right there? Y'all good? There's some seats. Yeah, just there's a camera right there. I just need y'all to
What
just
happened
watch
to
that
the
one.
lights in this bitch? I said, what happened to the lights?
His lights is just not on.
Mm.
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. That bottle's for y'all too, man.
Gotta treat the guests right.
Yeah, that
We got
bottle's for
cups?
y'all. We got cups. I bought cups.
over there,
All right, we
somewhere.
need
Hold on, I got
cups.
y'all.
That's what Brandy's
Call
for.
him.
Like, what you getting up for?
I'm gonna get them cups.
But Brandy's right
Oh.
there.
Nigga said-
He's bugging. He's bugging out.
What's-
Ah. What happened?
Nah, we
Crazy,
about to.
shit crazy.
I would have hit JT's week.
Yeah, I'm definitely waiting for JT.
Elijah, what up?
All right, so let me try to summarize this in a nutshell. So boom, Tuesday we do hot sports take. Shout out to my man Ross and Yanni, STF Chris. They pulled up and made it a show. So I'm sitting there, I'm chilling. Like I don't indulge in certain shit. So I'm macking. Fucking as I'm chilling, my man's like, yo, like, try this. Like some shit I made, but I'm like, all right, like, you my man's. He's like, yo, don't worry about it. Don't got nothing. I mean, I'm like, cool, you my man, I got you. Tried it. I said, oh, this shit is valid. So then boom, he give me another one. He said, yo, like, this might have a smidget of THC. So I said, I bet. It shouldn't be that bad. Nigga, I'm eating the shit. I'm live on the podcast. You can go back and check the footage. I'm live on a podcast. I start sweating this shit. I'm like, oh, what the like I'm feeling funny. Like I'm feeling mad funny. My body's moving funny. So then I'm like, all right, now I gotta get up. I get up. I go outside. I'm like, nah, it's fucking hot. The sun is like I see the sun in front of my face. I'm walking around the church. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm gonna keep walking around till this wear off, or somebody's gonna call the cops. So then I come back downstairs. I had the water. I'm down in the gallon of water. Shit, not doing nothing. So I'm like, all right, I gotta figure out an excuse. I gotta figure out something to go home. So then I'm like, nah, my stomach is killing me. So I say that. I go home. I'm wobbly. I'm doing this shit in the street. I'm looking like a fiend, right? Looking like a fiend. Nobody asks, yo, are you okay? Nobody asks that. Nobody asks that, which is cool.
Who did you see?
I saw people. I don't know. I just saw people outside. My feet is dragging in the concrete. So I make it home. I see my nephew. So like I don't want him to see me in this state. So like I didn't push him, but I gave him a strong enough stiff arm to be like, this is not right now. So I did that. I gave him the little Heisman, like, yo, chill. I go in the room. The room is spinning around. I'm thinking I'm about to die. So I'm telling my girl, I'm like, yo, don't let me go to sleep. I say, yo, don't let me go to sleep, because if I go to sleep, I might not get up. So then she was like, yo, relax. Everything's going to be okay. Like, what? Again, premise, I don't smoke. I don't indulge in nothing.
Smidget did that to you.
Yeah. So, and I was like that until today.
What?
Like, it wearing off. Like, I woke up the next day. I'm like, nah, I can't go to work.
What kind of shit they gave you?
Nigga, I don't know. I got up the next day. I couldn't go to work. I'm like, yo, I text them like, yo, I can't make it in today. It's impossible. I'm good. I'm thinking I'm at like 10 a.m. I'm going to be straight. I'm still smacked. Now it's like the late afternoon. Justin called me. People's like texting me. I got to make it seem like I'm good. Like, I can't tell them like, nah, I'm still smacked. Nah, I'm a big boy. I could take it. In my mind, no, but it's still like I'm seeing text messages and it's just like doing this shit. And like they got a pulse. It's doing that. So then same thing happened. Feeling the same way at night. I go to sleep. I wake up today. Still smacked. I'm like,
you
nah.
wildin'.
Bro. I'm thinking in my mind, like, nah, it might be a
relationship shit.
Yeah, I'm thinking it might be a rap, bro. I'm thinking like, yo, the podcast is over. This whole dream is like dead. This is in my mind this morning. So I go to work. People's talking to me.
You went to work like that?
I went to work like that. I couldn't miss 2 days in a row.
It's 2 days. There's no way you felt like
Yo,
that.
I'm telling you, I got up. I said, yo, I still feel, but it wasn't like when I first had it, but my mind was still like bugging. Like I wasn't good. I knew I wasn't 100% back. So then I go to work. And people's just trying to have conversations with me, and I'm just staring at them. I'm just like, they're like, yo, you good? I'm like, yeah, like, I'm good. Like, I'm fine. I'm like, chilling. I go in the office, go in my corner, put my head down. People start bothering me. I get up, have another conversation. Mind you, in the middle of my conversation, I'm hearing them, but my mind is like in a completely different world. Like,
it's like you was hallucinating the first night.
Yeah. Like, I thought I was gonna die. Like, I literally thought I was gonna die. Like, I saw my death. Like, in my mind, I'm about to go to sleep, but in real life, I'm about to go to sleep, but in my mind, I'm in a hospital bed. Shit was crazy. But
that was only a smidget of
that was a smidget. I don't know how people see fun in that.
First of all, it wasn't a smidget.
Nah, I had to. That's what he said. He said it was a smidge.
It was
Would
a
you do it
smidgen
again?
for him?
Would I do it again? Absolutely not.
I would have.
Absolutely not.
I would have did that.
Would have did it again?
Hell yeah.
Nah, hell no. That's not for me.
I don't know.
That's your best week ever.
That's your best
Hell
week ever?
no. That shit was. I don't know.
Not the way that shit sound. Hell no.
That shit sounded. That shit felt terrible. Sounded terrible. Looked terrible. I remember. I was listening to the podcast at home, and I kept hearing the same line over and over again. So it was like I really didn't know what was going on. Like I was really.
Yo, you started tweeting out the podcast like 3 or 4 times throughout that night.
Nah, I wasn't on my phone. I think it does that automatically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it's because it had like the hashtags and stuff like that on it too.
I don't know. I don't have Twitter, but
Oh.
he was saying you kept tweeting.
Nigga,
I was hoping that you was
nigga
going to tweet
was
something
he was
funny.
in the crib in the corner sweating.
Nigga, I was sweating bullets in that bitch, bro.
He didn't know what to do with his life.
Nigga, Justin called me. He's like, yo, where the fuck? He's like, where JT live? I'm like, what happened? He's like, I don't know. We lost him. I'm like, what? I'm like, what?
Nah, that was an experience I'll never forget. But now I can understand why artists be needing that shit sometimes, because it really takes your mind to a whole different realm. Like, for me, I'll never do that shit again. But if you need that, I'm the guy you should call.
What?
That's all I'm saying.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, if you need something to help
Nah,
you
this
feel
nigga's
good,
drug
I'm the
dealer.
guy you call. But yeah, that was my week, and that was a life-changing experience for me.
Nah, you good? Don't.
First of all, the funniest thing about it is, right, he never eats anything that's here. And then you ate that, and I was like,
But this is the result of fucking we pod 4 days a week. We're not gonna be able to make it to the pizza shop every pod. So it was a chocolate bar. I'm like, I had the first chocolate bar was fine. The second one, I was eating it as if it didn't have anything in it. So I was tweaking.
Maybe the first one did have something in it you ain't know.
What happened?
I said maybe the first one did have something in it.
It could have. That could have been it too. But it also being that I don't do that. It could have been that little bit was enough to make me feel how I felt. And that shit just was crazy to me. I couldn't, I'm never, like I said, I'm never doing that shit again. That shit made feeling drunk feel good. Like that whole paranoia, thinking you're gonna die, seeing shit spinning. Nah, bro.
You're supposed to sit there and enjoy. Like you're supposed to just relax.
It's nothing to enjoy. I'm laying.
Nah, because you was in panic mode. That's why. So you didn't enjoy it.
That's what I'm saying. I might have been too smacked. And then Ed hits me up the next day laughing. Like, yo, I was watching a pod. You was looking crazy. Da, 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 da. I'm like, nah. But mind you, I'm still smacked. So I'm thinking like, yo, I got to take it down. What if I run for president and they find it? He said that, and then my mind just went into the
it's legal though. It's
worst
legal.
part it could have been. But it was an experience. I think everybody got to have that experience. I think everybody got to have that experience. But we about to get our guest on and get the party started. Let me see. All right, cool. So let me get this started.
That is hilarious.
Super smack.
Yeah, that shit was like, it was uncomfortable, bro. Like, it was uncomfortable.
That shit happened to me before.
Yeah, me too. I just went home and went to sleep.
I had to go to work.
Oh shit.
all right, so we give us 2 minutes. We're gonna get the special guest on right now.
All right, bet. I'll play the record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make your internet magical.
Get 300 meg internet from Optimum and enjoy uninterrupted gaming for only $35 a month and get a $200 Visa prepaid card. Plus, 1 gig internet is available for even faster downloads and more gaming domination. Only at Optimum. Click now.
They're doing a lot. I'm not in the corner.
She has eluded your soldiers for 19 days.
She's public enemy number one in Gilead.
They're gonna find her. They're gonna kill her.
I ask for justice.
Arms. That's what y'all say, right? That's it.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
This nigga's not even in anymore. You can move over now. Like, you mad close. They not gonna see you, so you good. They just gonna hear you. Now we can have some space. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is well anticipated, man. I'm happy. I'm ready. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all ready over there? Listen, everybody out there that watching, I know Buffalo and all that, they are playing. So if they catch you, they be catching us too. I'm looking at you.
Yo, let me tell you something, man. My whole trick is I might hold the microphone with this hand.
Yeah, that's how you do. That's how I do.
So that everybody have 2 hands free. That's their problem.
Yep.
All right, let's get started. So to the right of me, I'm gonna have this man right here. Entrepreneur, father, business owner, real estate investor, philanthropist,
Okay.
actor, celebrity manager.
Okay.
Give it up for Penthouse D in the building, man. Give him a round of applause.
Yeah. The mic is not on.
It's not on.
Put mic 5 on.
Man, Kev working. Shout out to Kev, man.
Shout out to Kev.
See you, Kev.
Did you put it on?
Oh shit.
God.
Shouted him out too
It's
early.
all right. It's all right. It's all right.
We try to give him some credit.
Too
How's when
early.
you give a nigga flowers?
Gave him the flowers too early. That's what it is.
I wasn't even looking. I was looking that way. Can you talk in that real quick?
Yo,
There we go.
you get me?
Mhm.
I was saying he forgot to mention celebrity booking manager, whatever the fuck it is y'all want to call it. Everybody got different names for
What else?
it.
What else you forgot? Tell us.
Shit, man. Porn star.
Hey, let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Dirty dick nigga. I'm in your bitch phone under Tiffany. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
Type
go.
shit. Feel me? About to be a producer too. I got a record coming out. You know what I'm saying? With Kevin Antonio and a couple other people too. I got some shit working. And you know, I got mad shit going on. But it really ain't about me though. I'm a behind the scenes nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I did bring some hitters with me. I got my son Chambers with me. You know what I'm saying? It's my brother right here from way back. Jimmy Crack, all that. Like, I'm talking since the URL days. My son been out there. My son been doing this thing. You know what I'm saying? He's in a web series with me, The Brooklyn Way. My son is in Mad Web Series. He hold Coney Island down. If you know anybody in Coney Island, you say D Chambers, my son gonna pop up. You feel what I'm saying? Unfortunately, I was trying to bring Dice out, but my son he got a situation with E1. So we trying to work that out. I got a few other rappers that wanted to show up. They texting me now, but shit, it's too late. You know what I'm saying? We got some other shit going on. But I'm going to introduce my guys, let them talk, get they shine on. So, go ahead, Chan.
Well, man, they know I'm 6'2", no time for the small talk. I'm always chestnut of this rap thing, Blackjack Triple. Mogul, I'm into fashion as well. Like you said, I'm into acting. Also consult behind the scenes, Warrior Talent Music Group. I put together one of the dopest concerts with Drewski, the Sound of New York concert, Trappers Only show that started in a strip club, which led to me being in touch with a lot of DJs.
Nah, can we clap that up real quick?
Let's go.
Let's clap that up, man. Let's clap that up, bro. No cap. Let's clap that up. That's a fact.
We're breaking that cycle into music, into other things, because people think of violent sports, rides, Nathans.
And the Wonder Wheel.
Don't forget the Nathans.
Heavy catch up on the pause.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so a lot be going on like that. So when you think of me, I'm trying to push the culture forward. So like me, I am one of the forefathers for music in Coney Island, because we had people that did music, but we didn't have nobody that really shared the game and shared the platform of what's going on out here. So like with me, I always try to bring other rappers to Coney Island, because you know a white backdrop ain't enough for me. I need people to see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Coney Island, Far Rock suffers the same thing. Some parts of Staten Island suffer the same thing. but you know, everybody else gets the shot. You know what I mean? So Coney Island's what I bring with that warrior mentality, and that last stop in New York, just willing to travel anywhere, that same mind frame, and just putting it together with a mogul mindset.
Long story short, he's saying it's D Chambers time.
Oh, it's overdue.
Let's go.
It's overdue.
It's overdue.
Years in the game.
I respect the pioneers, like the people that, you know, had their business together, they living off the music, they made their decision. Those are the guys that, you know, I salute, I support.
Listen, man, when I started off as a young buck. I was a hang around, you know what I'm saying? And my man put me on. My son, he was the plug. My son VI, he put me in a room with Nick Cannon. He put me in a room with Brandi C. Jackson. He pulled me on tour with Wildin' Out. He put me on tour with Chris Brown. I literally got contracts in my phone for getting bookings for Chris Brown, Tom Joyner, and the standard thing, like shit like that you don't see every day. You got dudes that be in this music industry and they don't do shit like that. I was just a young nigga, a young, fat, ugly nigga.
You're always in the cut doing. You know what's even crazy? It's funny how you say you bring with Dice, and this is the producer who did
That's
the whole,
a fact.
The project that you know that's circulating right now with Jim Jones, right out of Umbrella Studios. My dude Cover. You know what I'm saying?
So can we get you on real quick?
What's up, guys, man? Name is Cover from the Bronx. We producing a lot of these songs that you hear on Hot 97 right now. A lot of D Chamber stuff. We did the whole Blanco pack from beginning to end, and the deluxe. We're doing the Bird Gang album right now. We just got so many, but we got Umbrella Studio. That's where we have everybody stopping by and coming to check us in the Bronx. It's been a good thing. Got 4 studios in there. Just trying to move up in the game with it. You know what I mean?
Man, before we even go on anything, that's big. Congratulations to y'all. Like,
Yeah, man,
like
we gotta give y'all another round.
we gotta give y'all flowers while y'all here. That's amazing. So, thank you guys for letting me come up here and talk to us.
Nah, I mean, he hit, you know, let me tell you something. It's crazy because we really speak, but we know each other. We know we have a lot of the same people, politics. And, you know, I'm one of those annoying dudes. I tag everybody. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I tag, I DM blast. There's levels to this DM blast. I do all 3. So, like, he's seen the work, and plus we always been seeing each other passing in the nightlife when it was the nightlife. And he see how I went through the test of times. Through the pandemic, I told people even the playing field. Now it ain't about throwing money. Yeah. Now it ain't about how you got in with 50 people. You got to rap. You got to put out some content. And you got to be interesting.
Yeah.
And, you know, a lot of people, you know, just like the stocks of AMC, they went up, went down. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm still here, though. You know what I mean? And that's what we're here to talk about.
Listen, man, I'm talking 1 in the morning, 4 in the morning. You could be fucking your bitch. Your gram going off. And that should say D Chambers. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
But you knew, the one thing about him, you knew he was working. You know what I'm saying? Like, you knew he put time, dedication into his shit. He wasn't just one of them rappers that took a camera, was like, yeah, film me doing this, and I'm gonna push it out there, or one of them crazy SoundCloud rappers. He was one of them rappers that he put everything it is that he's done. Bro, it's times where I was laying there just playing his music in the middle of the night, just watching that shit, just to see what made him stand out from other people. And I got it. He got a gift. He knows what he's doing. Lyrically, he knows how to spit. You feel what I'm saying? So it was annoying, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, my brother, keep going. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Method Man out of all people.
During the pandemic,
I
couldn't wait to ask that question.
Wow on power.
So they want to know if you really want them to bring the chocolate bars.
The what?
Why did I think Kevin Hart was gonna walk out or something?
First of all, pause that shit. That shit is dumb spicy. Like, chill.
That was crazy.
Damn, my fault. Damn, I'm starting already. My fault.
Nah,
they don't trust.
There should be a drink for that pause.
Yeah,
let's do it. Let's take the shot.
First of all,
I'll take it. We ain't got to stop that.
Go ahead, Brandi.
He's trying to turn it into a group drink. I took it. I'm gonna take another one.
I was out of line.
You gotta take a shot every time you say something.
Oh, so Justin this is what he do.
It wasn't even my question. It was a question that they asked.
Crazy random shit.
Justin gonna be fucked up. By the end of the night, right? You got an over?
Nah, this is a regular
over account. This is regular.
This is regular drinking.
Oh, Oh, I thought the hum.
No. I'm talking about the drinking. Okay.
Model Ed straight. You all right, brother? You all right? He probably good at pool too. I'm telling you. You play pool, right?
Nah. No.
Play something. Beer pong, ice hockey, air hockey. Something like I knew it.
Let's
ready to transition.
Yeah, let's start.
All right, so let's start with the beginning.
Okay.
How did you all three meet? I know you said you knew this is your brother.
That's crazy. It was actually the clubs, the nightlife, getting money in the clubs.
Yeah.
Because when we was getting money out of the strip clubs, it was in Queens. It was even Trap House, Starlets,
Charlotte,
Perlu, like, and me coming as an artist, like that was how I was getting my money. My first check came from, my first booking came from all of my niggas with Manolo Rose.
Mm-hmm.
He was charging the high. You know what I'm saying? He was super flexible.
I was getting hosting fees, you know, I was getting booking fees and shit. And then if I bring Magic to the club, of course, you gotta pay us.
Right.
We not here for no reason.
Shout
you know what I'm saying?
Magic too.
Of course. I still manage him. Shout out to the whole Straight Movement. But every time Magic had a booking, it was to a point where it was like, before you saw Magic, you saw me. If you ain't see me, you saw Black. If you ain't see Black, you saw Mugga. When you see Mugga, you saw VI. So there was times when I be in the spot, you know, I'm sitting there chilling, I'm counting the money, making sure everything copacetic. You see this nigga right here moving through the crowd.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't know if I was rapping or promoting.
Yeah.
I was doing all three. I had the DJ make sure he play my music. I would throw some money. I would make sure all these artists break their record. I'm counting heads. And I'm talking to the promoter at the end of the night. Like, this is, you know, but at the same time it wins because a lot of people stayed in tune with the music and I was able to see the next talent that come out. Like, I knew Fabio was coming 2 years before the world did. I saw G4 Boys before the world did because the strip club heats you up to, like, what's about to happen next. People may not think if the girl's not dancing,
they ain't fucking with it.
That ain't it.
Especially when they start looking around and they chewing and gum.
And they got that one drink in their hand.
That ain't it.
But it ain't it.
So let's start at the beginning then. Like, when did you start rapping?
The question is when I started taking rapping seriously. Is the better question because a lot of people always say, "Oh, I've been rapping since a kid." Like, but you wasn't getting money as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of times I would say taking music seriously is like I came in through the URL culture. I was always doing music before, but I did my little stint, my little prison stint. You know, I was always a hustler, but I was book smart. You know, I got caught up. So when I came home, I was blessed to meet Smack. So once I met Smack, I feel like, okay, this is what, you know, but I don't battle rap like my friends battle rap. Which about math, hollow, core, hands, you know what I mean? Coming in that URL, it's like Brooklyn versus Harlem at one time. And, you know, we watch it go from the stage to caffeine. So with me was I realized all I'm doing is getting dissed on stage. I don't battle rap. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I put P in the chamber. What the fuck? I just fucking bought a drink. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what's going on. And then I go outside. Chambers, how do you feel? He just really went at you. Like, so I had to feel like, yo, you know what? I ain't got no time for the small talk. New project on the way. Like, I was forced to figure out how to transition that from just regular freestyles, being on the drama hour. But you know what I mean? I was always like, yo, damn, I'm getting all this diss, I'm getting all this backlash, but my music ain't on the radio. It's not getting played in the strip clubs. So it's like a transition had gone. I had to learn how to make $1 from this. And then as you start to make $1, you realize a lot of rappers don't know how to make $1 from this. And it's just reality. So I like that. Music became business. So it was just like, so when people like, oh, music, yeah, we was rapping all the time. But when we started figuring out, this will work for this DJ, it'll get on the radio, it will do this, and maybe I can sell some merch with this. I would say that was like 218 on. And that was from the first record was on French though, and Self broke that record. And once it got on 105, it was like they always heard me on Shade 45, they always heard the street records. But when it got on the radio, during a decent time, it was like, oh, wow. And then I just knew to match the club scene with the streets, and I just put it together. And I just like,
coming back Bad Boy Tour 2015. And when I tell you it was just sweet, like, bro, everything you wanted was just at your fingertips. Yeah. Mine's right here.
Are we back? Are we back, y'all? We back?
So yeah. And on my gram, I like to archive all the rappers and shit that I be with because I feel like
He said it's Henny infused.
Yeah, infused with what? Oh man, you scaring me.
I owed you something. We have an audio issue. You got to deserve.
I need a separate cup. Give me that Henny White.
Hold that for later.
Yeah, that's gonna stay there.
Yo, Jay, Ed, call it.
So,
Don't worry about it.
So what I had to do was I started noticing something, right? It's a regular nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was always working behind the scenes. But then I started catching on that when I started posting me with my like celebrity friends, whether we chilling, hanging up, or whoever I was just working with, regular people started contacting me that possibly would have never spoke to me. You feel what I'm saying? So for me, it was challenging because you don't know who's who, what's what. You don't know who you can trust, who you can't trust. Yeah. So at some point, it was just like you said, when you start to realize, damn, the money coming like this is what I got to do. This is what I don't got to do. And you got certain artists that's telling you, yo, this is how we gonna move. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. I'm laughing because it's like he's giving the sauce out.
I'm a I don't know what y'all was talking about. Like, what y'all talking about?
So, he was saying because I was fat and how I lost mad weight.
Oh, okay.
So I was giving a story of how, like, I started to realize certain shit working with certain artists. So working with a Mace, for me, it fucked my head up. You know what I'm saying? But when I worked with him, I was watching the way people was gravitating towards us. Like, imagine being on stage with the nigga and you standing there and you like, yeah, whatever, you don't really give a fuck. But then when you leave the spot, bitches running down like, yo, you was the guy that was on stage.
They know people notice you.
They notice you. So they starting to, if you don't throw pussy your way, they starting to move weird. And you come back to New York and people like, yo, I saw you.
Listen, everybody out there, we just bullshitting right now until we make sure everything is good.
That was that Coney Island shit. The interrogation room. He's not guilty. Listen, man.
We're not using these.
Y'all good now? Audio locked in?
Yeah. Waiting for the people to let us know we good.
No, we good. They good.
We good.
We back. Sorry, guys. Sorry, everybody.
Yo, listen, man. People, y'all got any questions for D Chambers, man?
Yeah. Give us the questions. We're gonna do it. I'm telling you, tell your people to pull up here.
Matter of fact, y'all got any questions for my son? My son be producing.
Yeah, I do.
Shit.
I got questions for him too.
Got definitely a couple questions. Light them up, man.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
Nah,
So back to like how what we were talking about before the audio got. I think it was
the Modelos, you and
He's killing you with the Modelos.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
I just say I think when I started to learn the club market,
Yeah.
because I didn't have a budget for radio, but I did know I could come to the door with 15 or 30 people any given Tuesday to Thursday, whatever. For people like people that support music, they see cameras. They know when you got that energy and you're on the radio, they coming. That's what the promoters pay for.
That's a
a lot of
fact.
times the artists be thinking it's about the talent, how many streams.
You're giving out too much game, bro. You're giving out too much game, bro.
But they don't know. But they be fire and they come to the door with two people.
Nah, you giving out too much game, bro. You giving out too much game, bro. Listen, man.
So I guess going back to my first question.
Numbers.
Listen, I mean, it's a numbers game, bro. Because at the end of the day, that promoter gotta look good.
Yeah.
Because whoever the club owner is, he's looking at him like, listen, I gave you or the club manager, I gave you the responsibility of packing my shit out. My bar needs a bar guarantee. You come into the door with one or two people and you think you the hottest shit in the world because you hot in your hood, it's not doing it. But if you could bring out 50 to 100 niggas, that means 50 to 100 niggas got trust in you. They fuck with your music or they fuck with you so heavy that they're going to come out. They're going to support that bar.
They're gonna spend money.
And then another game, I don't mean to give it up, I'm going to give it out. Bring a cameraman with you. Because when your mans is popping bottles, your mans is throwing bottles, there you go. Boom, it's a movie. All that B-roll, that niggas, oh, man.
Power was out, 50 was doing that, right? Two people.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm.
And if you think about Spin King, was right there. and like Don Q, A Boogie, Fetty Wap. I'm talking about like sometimes you have to keep your money in your pocket.
Yeah.
As an artist, you have to keep it wisely. You can't
Real
just stand
shit.
up there and then by the time you throw that, it look like you only threw $2.
Yep.
You know, you laughing, it go down.
Yep.
But you know that has nothing to do with the music. But if you catch the image, you catch the angle. You have
Everything's all.
you won for
Listen.
that night.
Yep.
Marketing strategy, and a lot of times people like, oh, I don't do that. It's a waste of time. And just
No, it's not.
But people got to remember when you step into music.
Yep.
We're talking about people that are idol worshipers, even if you're not into jury. You still want a better lifestyle than you had yesterday. If it wasn't about nothing, you'd be kicking big bags on West 4th Street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's plenty of rappers.
You gotta remember, rap and regular people is not synonymous. Like rappers don't want to go back to that old lifestyle, but regular people want to be rappers. They want to live that lifestyle.
Yeah.
So if you showing a nigga a different light, if you showing a nigga a different way, he gonna want that. He's gonna want that regardless. So a lot of times you tell niggas, yo, we gonna go to the club and do it, and they're like, nah, I don't want to. You lazy. You lazy because at the end of the day, like he said, the right lighting, right time. If you got a small nigga on your team and he know what the fuck he doing, you can make it seem like you was running the club. You had that shit on tilt so crazy. Now you gonna have promoters hitting you up like, yo, listen, I saw what you did at Lush. I'ma fuck with you. But then you got niggas like Hollywood Chuck that'll blow your spot up of like,
Get 150.
yeah.
Yo, the flex player, 150. Like what?
Real shit.
You know, yo, I'm telling you, some promoters don't budge. They don't care what you do. But hey, but you know what? I always say choose your events wisely. If you got nothing going on, maybe you need to be in it.
Yeah.
But that's not always, with the pandemic, it closed it down. Like I said, it left you with nothing but to be on the internet and market what you have to sell. If you didn't sell a mask, you lost bread. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like it's just certain things. A lot of people that was into fashion, if you go online, you can't even find heat presses right now.
At all.
You can't.
Yeah.
You cannot find before. You can find heat presses.
I got one though, so if anybody needs something,
oh yeah,
They said that everybody stepped up their game. They said everybody stepped up their game in Sam Ash. Like when you gonna go and trying to buy some equipment, they all sold out like that too. Everybody started their own house studio. You know what I mean?
PPP
Bro,
one.
we tried to you see how we got this turf on the floor, right?
Mm-hmm.
We went to Home Depot. I went to Home Depot to buy more, and I'm like, yo, I called him. I'm like, yo, they don't got no more. He was like, why? I said, everybody's starting shit in their crib. Everybody's doing something where they want to put it down and they want to just make it look like something else. Because everybody during the pandemic, niggas changed their whole aspect of wanting to do shit.
All right, so I don't mean for sure. I got a clothing line, right? My clothing line, it's called Hearts on Sleeves, right?
Shout out to Hearts on Sleeves, man. Everybody go cop that.
Go cop that. On Instagram _Hearts on Sleeves. I'm gonna give y'all some merch. James, I got some shit for you too. This is actually one of my shits right here. You know what I'm saying?
Not gonna lie to you, somebody ready to hit me up about your hat.
Yeah, it's from the brand. You know what I'm saying? I bought the carpet too because I was on I needed some kicks. I was going to LA. So I ain't know where to get no kicks from. I went on round 2 and I was looking at like how they do their background and shit with the pebbles and the grass. So I'm like, shit, let me run to Home Depot. So if you go on the gram, you see my shit on the grass too. Cause it looked good. Like it looked like something. You know what I'm saying? It looked different. It looked decent. It's modern.
If you didn't step your hustle up in this pandemic, you was part of the hustle.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Because like you really had to stare at the wall and figure out stuff like prisoners do.
Yeah.
It's either that or it's still some people who shell shocked to come out of the house, like to take the mask off.
Yeah.
They still like it's almost to the point like you didn't get COVID? Like what happened to you?
Yeah.
I'm telling you ain't something wrong with you if you didn't get COVID. Like everybody got COVID.
I never got it.
What happened to you?
I was outside.
I was waiting for that.
I was outside.
He was one of the ones staring at the
I was
wall.
outside. Still didn't get COVID.
I ain't get it, but
I ain't never got it.
And I was around everybody.
I never got
I
it.
was with everybody.
I never got it. And personally, I'm vaccinated, so I don't even care.
Yo, I was at Flight Club International P. I was with Swipey and them, because he managed to swipe it. I was in the studio with them niggas.
Oh, you having a COVID conversation?
Yeah.
I want to get your man's in here. Like when did you like start like producing, or when did your love for music come out?
I mean, I had a deal back in the days in 1995 with Ski Beats. He did all the Jay-Z stuff, and I was there for like the Reasonable Doubt, the Camp Lows, for a lot of those kind of records that were out. Cause my producer was Ski Beats.
Oh.
He was down with Original Flavor. If y'all remember that far, huh?
Nah,
Y'all remember that?
far.
All right, so you heard of Camp Low and groups like that.
He the old head of the group.
He the old
I knew it was gonna get there.
He know what you talking about.
Yeah. Coming up with them.
And you saw him move, right? Yeah, I know.
I mean, nah, not that shit.
Nigga said fit it, bro.
That's that hip hop vibe.
Like, right, you know what I'm saying?
But now we was coming up on Tommy Boy, and we did like we had a couple of records out at that time, like in '95. Then we came up and we just wanted to change the game and still be part of the game, and we just started producing records. We started once we started getting busy, like about 4 or 5 years ago, we came up with Jay Critch. We did a Jay Critch record, and that's like what got us open to the younger crowds, because we always worked with like older, like Black Rob and all of them. We had songs for all of them. And then just dabbling, we started working with everybody else, the Fred, the Godsons, the OMPs, Jim Jones, Graf, man. I mean, the list goes so much, we'll be here forever. But now we playing on High 97, Power all the time. All our records getting played. We got about 15 joints out right now that's getting circulated. You know what I mean?
That's nice.
Man, if y'all listening, y'all better get y'all better soak up all this information that they give. I'm telling you that right now. This is crazy.
I want to know, like, where did this entrepreneurial spirit come from for all three of you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what made y'all start thinking about it as a business?
I mean, for me, it was always like coming up from where I came up with. Like, my father did 25 years, so I kind of grew up fast, like at 15, and being able to hustle and be able to provide for myself, especially like coming from all these highs and then dropping down to nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just been a part, like, a part of like just wanting to have something for yourself, you know what I'm saying? And then like now that times goes on, like shout out to my partner Charlie, like it's always about people who want to like invest their time too on you, because it's not only like, you know, like y'all have y'all to invest in each other and come up with these great ideas. So, you know, I got with my man Charlie, and he always had the good ideas. We built up, and now we got a studio that got 4 studios in it, you know what I'm saying? Umbrella Studio in the Bronx. We're working with all the top hip-hop artists, R&B artists, all kind of artists, you know what I mean? And just doing the numbers. But me and Chambers been rocking like a whole project right now. It's called, tell them?
Going back to drill rap.
Yeah, so it's just like showing the whole diversity of New York music, where it goes. It's like the evolution of hip-hop right in one album, you know what I'm saying?
That's
so we're just coming up with a whole, and I like to work with artists and do a whole project. I'm not really an artist that just you see one record on a thing. I usually have the whole album or most of it, you know what I mean? Because I work with a lot of artists like one-on-one. Like my man is Hoffa right here, Hellbound. He just came home, and you know, we just put out a joint with Prayer.
That's right. You're from the Bronx, right?
Yeah.
Mitchell?
Yep.
That's all.
So, you know,
that's that style. Yeah, that's style. That's over there.
That's my guy.
Cody Allen, I know that shit.
A lot of history behind that. You know what I mean? But this is my guy. When he went in, before he went in, we was making music at that time. And at that time, I was an artist, just bringing artists in. And now that I'm doing beats and he's home, we just getting back to it too. Just trying to stay busy, man. That's the whole focus on my journey. Is just staying busy and keep giving out music. Because at the end of the day, that's what I did, like Ski Beats did. He took his time off when he got Jay-Z. And he was at Original Flavor at that time. He was at his height. And to know that he had artists that were just as good and probably better, he just said, fuck that, let me do this music shit. And that's like, I follow my trend to that.
So you used to rap too, though?
Yeah. We like in 1995, we got our first deal with Tommy Boy. And then we got one with Def Jam. And then from then on, we just kept doing joints with like Doug Daniels. He's the vice president of Interscope. Just doing independent shit. And then now we got our own label, Clean the Dirty Music. And we have a lot of artists doing great numbers. The numbers, we just trying to get the numbers popping and be able to run around here and show our face.
How was it on Tommy Boy?
Well, when I
hear a lot of horror stories about Tommy Boy.
I mean, Tommy Boy, I'm gonna tell you the real, bro.
About it.
Nah, it's not like I was young. I took all the money at that time and just played it all because waste it all on just being with my friends and all that. But it wasn't no real money at that time. At that time, I could bring you to rap to my guy right here. He's an A&R. You spit, you got a deal. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot different than it is now. You know what I mean? Like, I know a lot of the music that we got picked up for was being down with Ski, because Ski was hot at that time. So Ski had Jay-Z already signed, going out with Reasonable Doubt. He had the Camp Low project. He had the Sporty Thieves project. So it kind of fell into place. You know what I'm saying? It came out to, it fell in place for us. So it's a different time than it is now. You know what I mean? But we definitely moved around with Ski. Shout out to Ski Beats. Shout out to the whole Original Flavor, Camp Low. Worked with all of them cats, you know, especially being like back in the days, Lyricist Lounge tours. These are things like back in the 95s when we were going in and deals were a little easier to get, you know what I mean? Like people say it was rough, but it was really easy. We didn't even look for a deal. It was just being down with the right dude who had his buzz at that time, you know what I'm saying? Ski had the Jay-Z project, that President record out at the time. So it was just like, we just rode the wave with it.
Niggas just felt like they was on the clouds at that time.
That's crazy.
Y'all was on cloud 9.
It's the same question for you. Same question for you.
I'll piggyback with you. Sound like I'm on Clubhouse. You know, to piggyback off where he left at. Yeah. Everybody, good afternoon, everybody. All right, but like with me, I just was tired of working. And that's just straight up. I wasn't one of those guys who didn't know how to get a job, because I had a dope job. I was local 79. You know, I thought I was going to go to school for marketing. I could have been a sports doctor, but I should have been a sports doctor because it takes longer to be a rapper than a doctor. 8 years came and went. You know? So, like, I could have been a sports doctor. So, but I chose music. But how I learned how to make money from music was shout out to Sincere, because I remember one thing I hated about construction, no matter how much bread I made at the end of the week, whether it was like overtime and you got a $2,000 check, you know, you get that from a construction job after a week. You like, oh, you feel like Sammy Sosa, you know. But it was a lot of layoffs, and I helped work on the Barclay, the World Trade Center. I got pictures and stuff. But what I always remember was people working hard and really getting nothing at the end of the week. So one of the guys who used to own a black private-owned car service, like black car service, he was just like, yo, Chambers, yo, you was already selling hats. Just, you know, imagine if you made yourself a minimum a day of like 75 to 150 a day. That's what you would do all week. And you shoveling, you got cement on you, you might fall off the 57th floor. Like, you know what I mean? It was like that. And like a lot of that went in my head. And once I started challenging the marketing on selling my own merch, that's when I had more confidence to be like, I don't think I'm gonna be shoveling too much longer. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love the job and everything, but we was getting laid off. I watch people 54, 58 years, they can't retire because they always getting laid off. You can't ever really get your full annuity unless you get a certain amount of hours. Pension, so it's like they dangle the extra 4 hours you need to retire, and I didn't see that. So once I did that, I just became more studying my craft. I was bartering service for studio time. I became a studio manager in multiple studios from here to Manhattan. And I think a lot of people caught more wind of me when I was bringing Brooklyn to Manhattan, not to 906. That's why I was like, I got cool with Hansel Baller. I was working with Dex Lauper, Frenchie, Brick Squad.
Shout out to Baller.
And I was just, and these are all people that I would have never met in the club because you don't see them unless they're booked or something like that. But just running co-managing studios allow people to be like, yo, Chambers got it for the low. Because I was treating it like weed. Like people selling it, oh, I got studio time, $60, $35. In Manhattan.
People coming.
They're coming.
They're gonna come back.
Yo, he got blocked hours for $500, $350. And they were like, Chambers is doing that? Yeah. It was an art to it. You don't have to do 10 hours on it one day. You do 3 here, 3 here, 3 here. I just figured it out. I'm a hustler. I just changed the market. So once I studied the music with the club going hand in hand, I think that's what made me want to do music more. Because a lot of times people get into this music, and if they have, you know, a lot of good rappers, when they're good and they live that lifestyle, they have a decent lady at home. She's not going to go for that shit.
At all.
Not too long. Somebody got to come in. It's got to be like, hold up. Like, and so I watched a lot of my friends cash out. They're like, yo, this has been real. But I gotta live for me, this, that, and third. Like
Yeah,
they deactivated Facebook, Instagram, and I see them in the street. You know what I'm saying? It's real, you know, and a lot of people give up. And I think I never gave up because I was still making money from it to this day. And that's what keeps me going because I'm able to live off what I love doing.
Well, I'm glad you never gave up because you moving. Like, your shit is moving.
I'm telling you, because like at the end of the day, when you realize like it's supply and demand, it's not what you really think is going out there, it's what the people want. So like even if they don't want the music from you, he probably just want, yo, how do I get that video? How do you shot your video? Hey, yo, if he shoot that video, I need this. It's business. You know what I'm saying?
It's a barter.
It's a barter service.
It's a barter system, yeah.
So a lot of times, like simple things like we might be sitting right here and they'll be like, yo, there's a single release at Quad Studio. A hustler is going. Another dude like, yo, I don't know that dude. Fuck, I'm going to Quad Studios for. I go there on my own time.
Nah, you go there and network.
You go there and you meet people that you don't know and you never
that's
know
a fact.
what could happen. You know what I mean? Like, and it's the same thing with this interview right here. I went outside, I was like, what's going on, bro? I feel like I'm in Tales of the Hood.
We gonna get robbed.
The shit.
We ain't know what was gonna jump out. We pulled up.
But like I said, Coney Island, all that is like Far Rockaway, end of the fucking world. Towards like end of the fucking world. That's how we treat this shit. Yeah. That's how we treat this shit.
I didn't even know he was a
We're in the end of the fucking world. It's the end of the world.
Nah,
one bus in, one bus out.
I think people just think to go straight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Stop. I don't think. So they say, yo, let's stop at Throgsneck. Like on the exit, like the highway, like it's
right there.
Right here. Like, I know it's like fire cribs.
Yeah, it's like
that's what we're here for. We're here making sure that we get to the point where we want to stop. That's the whole point.
Hey, don't get mad, man.
No.
Might be the oldest shit.
Nah, it's not even like that.
I want you to know.
It's not even like that.
Come on, you go to the microphone.
Yeah, he might throw that hat at you. He gonna throw that hat at you. Nah. Better leave him alone.
Yo, nigga set up security. That's it. That's
one combat shit.
I'm about to do shit. Oh, security. That's it. Security.
He said, yo.
Nigga said, I'm about to throw the mic. Nah.
He looked like
security about to throw me out.
You know, he did a couple.
Yeah, he did 10. How much time you did?
He ain't do no time.
He ain't do no time?
We got more shit to go out. The original shit. Like 25 and look like 30. You know, just look at everything.
Yo.
I think comedy should have been my calling.
Yeah, you should have been.
I got it though.
Shout out to everybody. I love y'all, man. You know what I mean?
How about you? What?
Don't even know where we at now.
Sorry, bro.
The question was, where did you learn that, like, how to be an entrepreneur?
Shit, I got tired of being broke. Got tired of buying Jordans with a check, and you left with nothing. You want a little outfit to look good, and you ain't got it to match. Really, what it started off was I saw my cousin moving and shaking. You know what I'm saying? I grew up. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from the South. I used to be in Brownsville, East New York a lot. You know what I'm saying? And
you had to get it.
I didn't get it. Oh.
No, he said Brownsville.
Oh, I thought
Brownsville had to get it.
Oh, I thought he was looking. No, he looked at me.
Yeah.
And I thought he looked at me like, yo, because I'm watching his hand. See, that's why I thought he looked at me. He was like,
it's not about me. It's about him. He
said
Brownsville.
Yeah, Brownsville different. I used to
yeah, I grew up right there, Rockaway and Sutter. Anybody know? You know what I'm saying? I grew up out there. I used to be in Van Dyke, Tilden.
But no, I don't even think a lot of people know.
round two again?
Yeah,
that wasn't for you. That was for him.
That was my cup.
Wow.
So that was just him to Brownsville?
Yeah.
No.
You about to be seeing double for a whole month this time.
God.
You don't fucked
Princess,
up,
be
man.
sorry.
I'm so
We're
sorry.
sorry.
Holy shit, that wasn't even in your cup.
I'm not even gonna lie to y'all though, but since we on that subject, It was one day we was here doing our shit, and I drank it.
You drank it,
but nobody noticed. I got a hole. I told Shorty, I said, "Your baby, they got me."
Oh my God,
they got me. I feel crazy.
I'm gonna get some water.
Yo,
yeah. I'm gonna get you. I guess you're holy shit. I'm sorry because y'all fucked up his.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I was like, baby, they got me. Yeah, one sip, right? I had more than one shot. So. Yeah.
Hey, we just had to talk about it.
Just spoke about it.
You driving?
But you know what? I like about Brownsville. Not to mention, I was on the run over there for like.
Shit, we all was.
I knew nobody was coming.
I used to hide in Garvey, Sally.
Yeah,
Nobody
spot
coming to Brownsville to come here.
Yo, when I was growing up, they was throwing at the boys, so you already know. You know what I'm saying?
What I was saying, like what I noticed about Brownsville, everybody over there know how to box. It's like Philly.
That's a fact.
You know, like Coney Island is basketball, boxing is Brownsville.
Nigga, that's all you could do. You was going to other hoods to listen, imagine on one side of the street is nothing but Crip niggas, but on the opposite side of the street is nothing but blood niggas. Now if you a neutral nigga, you gotta walk through. Yeah. What you gonna do? You can't run forever.
You gotta play the yellow line, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? And then every angle of Brownsville, one side is Crip, one side is blood. So when you coming home from school or you getting off that B60 bus, nigga, you gotta fight. If you riding the B7 bus, you gotta fight. Like, so at some point, my son junked the whole water. He not playing. He trying to sober up quick.
Nah, he needs to know.
I'm here to tell you that's not going to work.
No, it's not at all. That shit went directly in your body. Don't worry, we gotta get 30, 40 minutes.
You a pro by now.
You're pro now.
No, I'm not.
So that one might not hit you.
Just your next 2 days might be crazy again. But we gonna be all right.
Damn, yo, how you
we don't gotta fly tomorrow, so we good.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but boy, you might have a life. Yeah, shout out to Brownsville, man, for real. Shout out to the East.
Brownsville been active. Oh shit.
Nah, no cap. Coney Island too. Coney Island get crazy. Let me tell you something about Coney Island, right?
Thank you.
It was a saying one way in, one way out, whatever. I'm like, nigga, but you got surf, you got mermaid, you got this, you got all that shit is cap, nigga. Like you die blazing grazing. Nigga, my first time going out to Blazing, I ain't know what the fuck a Blazing Grazing was.
What's that movie with Tom Hanks?
Oh, Castaway.
Castaway when he on the island?
Which one?
We part of that too. Let's go with the pirates.
With the pirates?
Yeah.
Oh,
see the old head.
Really
Captain Phillips.
Huh?
That shit ain't that
He said, "Yo," he said, "I'm the captain."
Oh, I'm the
captain
captain
now.
Yeah.
Yo,
Nah, that's
listen.
how Coney Island people think.
Listen.
Black niggas.
I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah.
I'm
The
the
Simone.
captain.
But that's how everybody at Coney Island think.
I'm
Because it's like we don't get nothing. So like when you see everybody come in, they're throwing boardwalk parties, they're throwing amphitheater.
You ain't making it out.
Doing a magic car show.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like I feel like if you watch Planet of the Apes, I feel like Caesar. Because I'm the one that's amongst the jungle that can speak to these people. You know what I mean? And learn their ways and to be like, yo, you know what? This is what's going on, y'all. Chill out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And the crazy part is, every time we got a car show, Chambers is there. He's there. And that's the one thing about it I love. He show love in Coney Island. He's there.
Right, and I put the young homies on because you got to think about it because at the end of the day, their initial thing is like, yo, fuck that. Yo, 7:30, we robbing everybody.
Right, that's a fact.
I'm like, what?
That's a fact.
Yeah, calm down.
Like 4,000 people in. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they feel left out, neglected. It's like no different from, you know, hey, I don't want to get the show flagged, but it's like when America came in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Plymouth Rock, however you want to land it. But
listen, all I'm saying is,
it's like that.
Don't go to Blazing Grazing at a certain time at night.
They get better because all the time.
Oh yeah, gentrification.
People traded their flags for hard hats. There's a lot of construction going on out there. Everybody got trades now. People getting money. You know what I'm saying? Like they got cribs that like Dubai out there. And the Bronx getting pushed to PA. Like, you know
that's a fact.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Connecticut. All that.
That's a fact.
If they ain't going to Jersey, they go to PA. If they go to PA, they go to Orlando. This is what it is.
Love the O.
This nigga couldn't wait, yo, I swear.
No, but that's just the normal thing, you know. But you know, at the end of the day, it's good that you're alive on this side of the table and able to talk about it because a lot of people ain't really able to make it. But let me ask you, just I get to ask one or two questions. Who do you think gonna win between Soulja Boy and
They gonna fight?
No, they got a battle tomorrow. I mean on Saturday.
Versus. They got versus.
Yeah.
Bow Wow.
I don't know.
I think Soulja might walk.
Soulja got
How many? How many? Soulja don't got 20 songs. Soulja don't got 20 songs.
But a lot of Bow Wow songs ain't like
it's 20. It's a 20.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something.
Yo, Soulja slipped.
Being that I moved around a lot, I'm gonna tell you something. When you go Chambers, you get tested this. When you go down south, there's certain songs that they know. We don't know shit about. I swear to God.
Well, I guess like that, like you saying that's like how the Eve and the Trina shit was, because Trina was playing that Miami shit.
But everybody knew that.
People like that shit, but Eve got it for shit. That's how I feel.
Eve got a bigger catalog, of course. But Trina has some shit.
So Bow Wow don't got a big catalog.
I never said that. I never said that. Bow Wow got a huge catalog. Yeah, he got a huge catalog.
Soulja Boy gonna play that, and Bow Wow gonna hit him some shit.
I don't know.
But Soulja got numbers right now. Soulja got the hype around him right now. I just think it's gonna be, man.
It's tomorrow. That's Saturday. This Saturday.
This Saturday, yeah.
Politically, Bow Wow did better than him in music career.
Of course.
I don't know about
But it all depends on how the listeners.
But you gotta realize Soulja also produced too, so that's the other shit that people.
So in Soulja Boy, he's a ghostwriter.
Yeah.
Can he play those songs?
Yeah, you're allowed to. You didn't see the battle with Jonathan Austin and them?
Yeah,
Jonathan Austin was playing songs he wrote.
He wrote, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's allowed.
Okay.
And I think he's just going crazy in a big ass house. Like,
Soulja Boy is gonna be the
Yeah, Soulja, he's one of
gonna be
them.
the
He the one who did everything first.
The whole house sound empty. I'm like,
Soulja Boy's the first one to do everything.
Huh?
Soulja Boy's the first one to do everything.
Hey, listen,
Y'all seen the shit today? It was a picture of Kobe, like an old picture of Kobe and shit. And somebody was like, "Yo, I didn't even know Soulja Boy."
Soulja Boy, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Soulja Boy did what?
Wow.
Definitely in the
picture.
It was like a picture. It was Kobe, and it's like save you at a basketball game, and like you sitting on the sideline or whatever. So it's like Kobe. So like Kobe's face is like clear, and then it's like a group of niggas lying like sitting down, and Soulja Boy
you can't
is right
act like Soulja Boy wasn't ahead of the curve.
He was.
Way ahead
Next
of the curve.
telephone.
No, he was.
Like,
yeah.
He was the first one with ringtones, I think.
Like he went when YouTube came, he was dead.
Yeah.
When streams was, he was dead.
No, he was banging LimeWire when LimeWire was out.
LimeWire was responsible for shit. I always believe so. Because when he chewed
Well, he was eating Vaseline, right?
Yeah. Everybody was doing lives after that. Like, you know what I mean? They used everybody for marketing tools.
That's
It's
a
like
fact.
Will Smith, like how everybody with their body out. Like, I think that's kind of a little crazy. Looking about quarantine way.
That's wicked.
You know what I mean? They show you like everybody brings something different to the table. But Soulja Boy always reinvented himself when he was doing.
He was ahead of the curve. He was ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
When he was wearing bait, a lot of niggas wasn't really fucking with it, but he was ahead of the curve, bro.
Games,
all that.
Everything. Yeah.
Everything.
A lot.
He ahead of the curve.
He's still not being
All right, so
because he danced with Snoop Dogg. Talk to me. I'm here.
Bow Wow got more hit records than him. We just doing music.
yeah, but see, you misinterpreting what's going on. He got more hit records that we know of.
Right.
How many does Soulja Boy have that was in Atlanta and California
that he wrote that we don't know?
That we don't know of. You dig what I'm saying?
This side to me, and you know, there's people that use street ties of it. Now, shout out to Versus and all that. They use street ties of it, but they mix it with the way people.
Versus Chambers need a check, man.
When the record come on, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that Gucci Man and Jeezy still undecided. But just because he say he's smoking on Pookie Loc, that don't mean
He won.
Yeah.
And in somebody's eyes, that he won.
To some people in the business person out there, like, oh, Jeezy took the high one.
Yeah, when he played that record, but
How do y'all feel about it?
I think Gucci was violated. I ain't watch it, but he was violated. Nah, I ain't watch it.
Don't freak him out.
I ain't watch it, so I don't know who won. And I don't
I
really
think
like
we was actually on the podcast
You don't like
while he was
Jeezy
going.
songs.
What?
I don't really like Jeezy.
What's
Nelly fan.
You know who's his favorite rapper?
Who?
I'm a Nelly fan.
Turn the mic on.
Nelly my favorite.
Nelly? This nigga said Nelly's his Nelly.
Nelly my favorite rapper, yo.
Fuck out of here. This nigga stomping in his Air Force One.
Nelly my favorite rapper,
bro.
You don't like music
Nelly
like
my
that. He
favorite
likes
rapper.
he
I
likes
like
beats
music.
and he likes
Nelly
he
my
likes
favorite
music.
rapper.
Son, let me tell you something about Jeezy, bro. Jeezy
nice. Jeezy is nice.
Jeezy had every hood nigga feeling invincible.
No. I don't like. I like Jeezy.
You don't like either. You like?
You don't like neither one of them.
But I didn't watch.
He not alright. That's just starting to kick in. Look, he's out of here.
Nigga, so they gonna walk
He
this
about to
shit
go
off.
wild water on his face. Look, he trying to keep calm. Don't
that's
trip.
exactly what Ludacris won.
Yo, watch out for that unicorn.
I'm a fan of Nelly, but I'm not like in denial about anything. Like Ludacris beat him.
Yeah.
I'm
not in denial, but Nelly's my favorite rapper.
Yo, y'all ain't see the video? The shit on the gram, man. See the video? The nigga poured a cup of Henny for the squirrel, and the squirrel was on the
Yo,
stairs.
I was trying to
bent
look
over.
for that shit.
That's about to be a man in 5
Yo, I
seconds.
was trying to look for that shit today.
I know it was places, even though like when Gucci Man said, "Yo, we smoking on Boogaloo tonight."
Everybody was going crazy.
Yeah, but then there was some people the way Jeezy introduced it. The next song,
They went nuts.
They went crazy. They was like, "Yo, Gucci lost." Like it's some people who go
I think Gucci lost.
about it.
I don't like Gucci's music personally.
Jeezy got better songs over it, so
Yeah.
I didn't
he
watch
do.
it, but I'm sure.
But even
Jeezy
when
won.
even in the comments, they were saying that the score was a lot closer than what we thought. When we were sitting on the podcast while it was going on, we was like,
Who did you think?
Jeezy. I'm a Jeezy fan, so I'm biased.
That's why I like.
So you grew up in the era when Jeezy was out, Thug Motivation 101.
I used to hit your kitchen lights, cockroaches everywhere. Now hit the, that was me.
Alright.
Break that out.
Niggas fell asleep.
Alright.
Fell asleep.
Gucci, chill out. Gucci, I'm sorry.
Yo, y'all viewers got any questions for us, man?
Yo, they actually really they all like vibing to y'all. They listening to y'all. They usually have a lot of questions. They like what you guys are saying. So like I can tell when they just listening to y'all.
Mhm.
I like when that happens too because a lot of people getting some shit.
If y'all want to switch it, he got questions. We could.
Yeah.
Ask him how he feel after he
Different
wiped
shit.
himself
Yeah.
down.
It don't gotta just be music wise. He can go into other.
Does he get a pause for that?
Nah, I'm sorry. What? Coney Island niggas don't get no what? Wildin'. Wildin'. Bugged out.
Nah, but you know we all have.
Nah, we got more shit for y'all.
What's up? Talk to me.
Somebody text you and say you need air. Nah, he do. I said that. Nigga said, "Oh, more water." Nah, he
Put his
dying.
face down. He's like,
He need help. Send help. Look, at this moment, he knew he fucked up.
Yeah.
So some fucking help.
Trey Young. Let's all the sports a little bit.
Yo, they spit on him in New York.
yeah.
Now he's
balling.
Great.
Now he's balling.
I was gonna say they spit on him. I didn't say it was good or bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yo, I ain't gonna lie. I think Phoenix is looking very strong.
Yeah,
like Phoenix. I like
Booker want
Phoenix.
that
I definitely was Nets.
all the way.
Cause you from Brooklyn. Yeah.
Respectfully.
I hate
I
Brooklyn.
built the fucking Barclays.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. I apologize. I
Yo,
do
we
though.
snuffing this nigga
Hey, the
out.
borough or the
We parking
or the
him.
team.
I hate Brooklyn
He
in
gets
general.
parked.
I really don't like Brooklyn.
Yeah, I really don't.
You get parked next.
You get parked next.
Then you're not gonna park me at all.
That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
So
Why you leaving?
Yeah.
I don't like the way that sounds. Yeah.
What, closing ceremony?
Sound like a setup.
They closing. They out of here.
Trying to
I
set
feel like, what
niggas
time
up.
is it? It's like 15 more minutes for shot o'clock, baby. So everybody get your shots ready.
Not yet. Trey balling. Trey balling.
Alright, you gotta drink again though. You can't leave till you get another shot.
Can you do me a favor before you
The Nets kicked everybody out.
Irvin. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Next year they're gonna do the damn thing. Oh, you right
Hey,
there. I'm like, damn. That's good all right.
That's fucked up, my brother.
I'm a nigga.
Oh, you're a nigga.
Yeah. He gotta go. But
You said, yeah, that's Mitchell. Yeah.
see the style?
I think we just don't like the Brooklyn Nets.
Yo, before you leave, can you want to say anything before you get out of here, though?
Yeah, let my brother get on, man.
Man, good looking for having me out here, man. Like I said, check us out at Umbrella Studio. A lot of music with me and my brother right now that we're making.
Me too, I'm coming.
Y'all gonna be hearing a lot of songs, a lot of joints on High 97 right now. Shout out to Drewski, shout out to Illwill, everybody that's playing our joints, man. And come check us on Umbrella, man.
We appreciate you. Yeah, you just put that.
And shout out to the homie, man.
Y'all not leaving, right?
That's a fact.
Y'all gotta leave anytime soon?
Yo, listen, man, we got more shit coming.
All right, we gonna talk.
Yo, I'll pull you on tour, bro. I got some tours.
Chips on the floor.
We can do something, bro. Shit, you can do my EP. I got an EP. I'm trying.
You gotta go
yeah,
pay for
man.
chips in the store, stupid. So you want to fix the camera so biceps could FaceTime?
Nah. You can't because we got two
because he's right there. So. We was gonna try to get biceps in, but we can't get biceps.
Nah, leave him and his fitted hat out.
Leave him over there.
He's good, right, man. You know what I'm saying?
Stop calling me biceps.
So let's keep on talking then. Bye guys, bye everybody. Thank you everybody for coming.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Take my number. Take my number. 555 55 55.
You can take my number down.
Give it to my son Greg. He give it to me. I'm dead ass. You playing? You got a boyfriend, baby father, part-time boyfriend? What?
She got no kids.
No kid. Oh, you a rap or something?
Yeah. Oh, that's it. She got no kids.
Your little sister like this.
Oh, that's the little sister.
No, we're not blood. It's not blood, but it's Yo, all right.
Yo, did you took the number?
Good night.
All right, make sure you say that.
Free R. Kelly.
Yeah, nah, I feel bad. I feel like I gotta ask now. It's okay if I talk to you? All right.
All right, well then let's go into relationships. Should you fake an orgasm to please your partner?
No,
I'm not.
Hell no. Yeah, my gun going bust. Yeah, I did that. I definitely. Nah, I definitely had to do that.
That's what I'm saying. I did that before.
It'd be a situation when you clapping something and you trying to get up out of there because the situation don't feel right. And you ain't sit.
They said I was bugging.
Nah, nigga, I did all that. I ain't gonna. Okay, bro.
All right, so I got a question then. Since you got to spit on somebody's back, that means you went raw.
No, because you can make it seem like you pulling off the yondom and you
do all that? Nah, nigga.
Nah,
I got the condom on. I'm just.
Nah.
It's going. I'm out.
Yo,
I'm out of here.
What Bernie Mac said? Better get yours before I get mine.
Hey, if I got the condom, if I'm not really trying to, I'm not going to spit on your back.
It depends if you're drinking or not drinking.
That's another one.
That's another
Sometimes
question.
people ain't trying to do all like, what? What got like this bro gang? Like, what's going on? What's going on? People be acting like, oh, I bought a condom for us. You don't go to hell like that.
Sometimes be spontaneous fucks
in that world.
Yeah.
Me, I just happen to be blessed to be with the same lady for a long time.
Congratulations, man.
Yeah, it's a roller coaster. It's up and down.
Of course.
You have kids?
I have a daughter.
Oh yeah, congratulations. How old?
I'm cashed out. That means you ain't got to worry about too much more events, nothing, because they're grown enough to, finish in high school. You know what I mean? They do a good thing.
Hopefully I'm there.
Nah, but when you get to that level, it's just different because now it's like you want to teach her the game so she don't go. You gotta teach her the opposite of the shit you kick it.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
You got one?
Huh?
You only have one. See, I got. My daughter's gonna be 12 this year. It's like.
No, that's what's up.
I love this
delicate age too,
I love it
because I always say it's different because I always say like we all adults at this table here. What we gotta learn is balance. And that's the one thing. Everybody talk about let's get this money, this, that, and the third. You could never really get the money if you can't balance your lifestyle at home. It just always feels off. It feels weird, and then when you try to catch up on shit, it feels weird. When you chasing the dream, it feels weird. And this is why I say you gotta know like the balance. And once you know the balance, before you know your daughter be getting married, you be like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on right now? It's like that. Time flies. I think now is the time to put your business in order and take the biggest risk to make you rich. That's just what it is. Because people get in this game to get money. So get the money. That's just
It's about generational wealth.
That's what I understand. And guess what?
Residual income.
Are never like
At all.
I always tell people that people that I fuck with music, they all make money. Like, and they be like, oh shit, who you talking about? Camera, okay, Rick Ross, Jay-Z, Diddy, Birdman, Master P, Nick Cannon. No, Nick Cannon.
No homo. He loved Nick Cannon.
Why not? He's been around for the longest.
Yo, Nick Cannon hustle.
Nick
Cannon hustle is impeccable.
I'm just talking about business. I didn't say music. I didn't say
his hustle is impeccable.
My Nick Cannon take is that Nick Cannon might be the second coming of Jesus Christ.
What?
Yeah, that's my Nick Cannon take. Nick Cannon, listen, he got the turban. He got the 12 disciples from Wild 'N Out. He got 7 kids, so he's playing and being fruitful.
That weed kicking in.
He's been saying this.
He's the second coming of Jesus Christ. It's either him or Soulja Boy.
Yo, Buffalo.
No, he already know Buffalo.
Buffalo, fuck your love. The fuck?
Because look, no matter what you say about him, and I say it realistically, he figured out how to stay consistent.
Yeah, he got it.
He has an active. He's back on TV again. For those who don't know, he lives a good life.
Yeah,
he lives a great life.
Great life. Yeah, great life.
Regardless if he says an X or not, Mariah Carey was on the list.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? That's
a whole lot of.
First of all, I'm about to say this. He got
an ill list. This is crazy.
The love don't cost a thing.
A couple of models.
Especially to survive in this climate, you gotta salute those artists. And I think that's the difference between today. Like a lot of the artists that are coming out now, they just want the bag. I don't think they care about being mobile.
No, Nick learned. Yeah. He studied. He watched.
No, that's why when people see Ross, they're like, "Oh, damn, how Ross do that?" Well, he did was stick to the script.
Yep.
This is how much this costs to do that. Oh, I'm doing that.
Yeah.
Fuck this.
Because a lot of times I don't think the new generation is taught to like when people say about I came from being a hustler, this, that, and the third. So you knew what hand-to-hand combat feel like, what it was like to save money, put it away, really physically touch it, and invest into something else. So when you taking that game and you going into corporate America, it's only gonna get better because you did nothing for a whole long time with short paper. So when you get that bag, you're only gonna do bigger things. And a lot of these kids, when you give them the big bag, they never suffered nothing. They never had to bust a sell. They never knew how to invest. Yeah, see what a double look like. It's all in your face. One shot.
Listen, man.
So you don't know what to do next.
Invest in yourself. Watch, learn, ask questions. Ask a lot of do your research, do your homework. You know what I'm saying? If you always see somebody that's in a room and they just like the oddball out of everybody else and they in that fucking room, they in that room for a reason. Talk to them. Pick their brains, see what they do, why they do what they do, see what's going on with them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they just want, I want the big chain, I want the big car, I saw something on the gram, right? Somebody sent me, it said, as opposed to getting $100,000 car, why get $100,000 car, only have $5K in your pocket when you could get a $5K car and have $100,000 in your pocket? You feel what I'm saying? And I respect that more. I don't need a Rolls Royce or a Bentley or whatever, and I'm broke. Look, you know what I'm saying? This is your cup? So what happened to my cup?
I mean, $5,000. I'm just not going on Craigslist no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like I just hate that part of the life right now. You know what I mean? And I'm glad I got out of it. You know, I just think it's a willpower thing. Once you go through the Craigslist hustle, you get to the $7,000. Eventually, be like, you know what? I don't care if it's $500 a month, no more. Why? You got a new car. It's gonna have some warranty on it.
You get around.
And you get around comfortably, and it's reliable.
Yeah.
I remember a lot of times I would buy those cars. I used to buy cars off Craigslist, and be like, I don't even know if I can get to Maryland straight.
Yeah.
It's not even a thought. But you know, the more money you spend and when you put it into your investment into things, and I think that's the same thing with this music thing because a lot of people don't know what they really invested into, and I think that's dope conversations to have because a lot of times people will be like, oh, when you meet a guy like him, and he'd be like, yo, you're worth this much, and you can da 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 da. They'll probably just cling on him just because he said that.
Yeah.
You know, but when you got somebody that's like, oh, it's like this, and I think you should do this because you're not really this, but you're worth this. But the fact that he gave you so much pennies, you think he's the realest dude in America.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when you meet people that can tell you your value, be like, yo, start coming around a little bit more. And you know what? Matter of fact, tell them it's this much. See how they really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Because I had to learn during the pandemic, I sat next to certain artists in these big studios, and we all know them, right? But when these guys coming from out of state, there's only certain artists who align themselves with people that's traveling from out of New York.
Yeah.
Whether you boom bap, you hardcore, or you drilling, or whatever, or if you just happen to have that light on you, people from out of state just naturally you're gonna land in these circles.
Yeah.
Crazy part is you get more respect from people from out of state in different areas.
Yeah.
I watch people sit next to my dude, right? All right, R.P. Fred. I used to see dudes next to Fred, right? And Fred would do a whole verse, fire, give it to you fresh on the spot. I try to lowball him. Like this is with him on the radio, on fire.
Yeah.
And then like today, like when I watch a couple, I don't want to say names, but like I watched them coming from out of town, and dudes be willing to pay them 8 to 10 bands for the same 16 bars with less interaction.
Yeah.
They in and out, they dabbing you, boom, boom, and they get in their car, they go to the next spot.
They going about their business.
They doing it on a 3-4 pickup. I'm
Yep.
like, yo, he paid you what? You arguing with me?
Yeah.
And he's telling me that he think this is funny. Yeah. And I think like when you start realizing that game, and I think that's what got a lot of New Yorkers on that. Oh nah, you don't pay me, I ain't doing nothing. You don't pay me, I ain't doing nothing either.
Yeah.
Because like I watch Southern dudes know their value, and when they throw a number at you, oh, it's gonna be 6 digits minimum. Some of them know their work. They're like, oh, I need a 10-pack, or I need 20, or 14. Oh, that's your man, 10. And you be like, yo, this dude works at Home Depot.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to do the song? Man? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
And that's what be going on out here. And sometimes people don't be wanting to respect the value of the people they know.
Yeah. Before we go on, it's shot o'clock, baby. It's 11 o'clock. Y'all ready?
Oh shit.
Oh fuck.
You taking sips? What is that? Iced tea?
Talking about me?
Yeah, you.
He just poured my shit.
No, I ain't messing with you,
Nah,
man.
you go get your water.
Nah, he not taking a shot. We
I
good.
was gonna say
Everybody, let's go. Let's go. Cheers.
Nah,
cheers.
you good, bro.
I got like a triple shot in here, so I'm gonna just sip like
I'm sipping. You take a shot.
I gotta get the caddy that drive itself now. Cause we're gonna do stuff
the
like
Tesla.
this.
Yeah.
Tesla caddy drive itself.
Oh, what?
Yeah, facts.
Listen, I'm gonna be real with y'all, right? I know I do a lot of consultation and shit, but on the opposite side, y'all should really fuck with Chambers because he do a lot of consultation and shit too. Crazy part is, for the most part, he did manage most of his career himself to get him where he is today. You know what I'm saying? Before he jumped up and got a team to surround him, he was the team. He is the team. So I don't want you guys to only think that you could try to sneak in my DM like, yo, let me ask this nigga a question to him, get some gems. I'm the type of nigga I'll put you on, but a lot of times, a lot of artists, they don't want to hear that shit. They so lazy. They just want me to be like, oh, you a rapper? You a singer?
You know what?
I got an A&R friend. Let me, come on. I'm not doing that, bro. You got to show me something different. Show me that this is what you want. Because when Magic calls me and goes, you got somebody, and I go, yeah, I got somebody. All right, what's up? And then I'm calling you like, yo, here's your chance, bro. And you lazy or you want to move how you want to move, I can't really fuck with you.
Shout out to Josh Mayer because like leaving like earlier in my bad rap career, I knew I was like, yo, you know what? I know the game, but I don't know it.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, sometimes people gotta be realistic.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Like, so I told him, keep me alive, I'll stay off the street. Because if you'd have asked me in 2010 or 11 to do music, I wouldn't have to do what I was doing. I'd have looked at you like you was crazy.
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm driving and the people y'all look up to get on the train.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, we talk young in the game. I'm not showing off nothing. Like back then, I think it was people think they're arrogant now with fame and money. I think people was more arrogant with what they physically had.
Yeah.
Car, the sweaters, Coogee sweaters,
Clothes.
Jackets, the jewelry out.
Chain,
Like everybody
belts.
can rock a chain now, but to rock a chain back then, it meant more.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you guys too. Have you ever like listened to like a song like on SoundCloud, whatever, and heard like a dude that was like nice and like try to take him under your wing?
All the time. And a lot of times I just try to listen to dudes from Coney Island because I feel like the diamond and the rough is out there. They're more hungry. That's just, not just being biased. I listen to everybody. But I also listen to a lot of people that are in tune with the sound that I'm talking about because the message is there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You plant seeds, you never know what's going to happen.
I'm gonna keep it a stack. It's one person in particular I got my eye on, and we're talking, we're speaking about things, and we just trying to. I want it to make sense. I want to make it make sense, but I need it to make sense. And to be real with you, I think he's harder than a lot of these other R&B singing niggas or wannabe rappers that's out here. Like, boy got a hit out right now that I'm pretty sure y'all know about. Everybody know about, but he's getting overshadowed by the TikTokers. You know what I'm saying? And he's up there, but if you listen to the quality of the music, and he do the shit himself, you know what I'm saying? I really want to say his name.
You know, keep it a cut.
Yeah, like
I know you can't.
I want to know. I know too, but we can tell us after.
At the same breath, that's why I say with WMG, like along my journey, I created Warrior Mentality Music Group. Why? Because, like I told you earlier, I was in these strip clubs and I realized every time I was in buying time. What I mean by buying time, buying time. Like Manolo record, French record, Pistol on my side. Those are buying times. When you work on a record, you're buying time. So in between, I met a lot of young talent. And what I do realize is a lot of people, you probably want it more for them than they want it for themselves.
Yeah. That's
crazy.
all the time.
And that's why, like me, I would never want to be the artist that people sit back and be like, yo, fuck D Chambers and be ripping up contracts. I'd rather consult, help you, lead the way. If I'm smart enough to do the business before it gets to you, I'm going to do that.
Of course.
I'm going to honestly tell you that to your face, on camera and off camera.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because, like, when you're an artist and you in this, how you hustle for yourself is totally different. You know what I mean? I could be sitting here and somebody be like, yo, that nigga didn't even call us for that. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with you. They wouldn't understand him calling me. What they see is the cameras, this bottle, probably look like 3,000 on camera. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, tastes good, whatever the bottle is. I'm not Mayweather in the bottle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm
go down.
gonna keep it a stack.
Listen, if you're a liquor company and y'all want to support us, let us know.
I'm gonna tell you.
Tag.
Now, first of all, you shouldn't even be having half this shit on the table.
Well, I know.
Yo, listen.
We don't do this shit. We always put it off the table.
I pulled the Henny off the table because my thing is,
we always put it off
When
the
it
table.
comes, you go get paid.
yeah. And then right
We
now,
always
I'm
put it up.
gonna tell you something. You got some shit called. So I'm giving y'all some quick free game, cross promotion, free promo. You leave a Henny bottle on the fucking table. Henny getting money off because now they saying, "Oh, these niggas drinking Henny."
Yeah.
Listen,
Yeah, we've been doing that shit. We've been pulling it off, and we've been putting like keeping it off the table.
all right, boom. Prime example. Yeah, your MacBooks, right? Cover that Apple. You can put your logo on that Apple when that light
Logo's
is
behind
right
it
there.
too. Behind it though. You still see
Yeah, but you still see the Apple.
I was just
So they know these
It's
niggas
Apple.
using the Apple product. I'm gonna go out and get an Apple product. When you should have Apple calling you like, yo, listen, we need a 40 Central Edition Apple MacBook laptop.
Yeah. No, they do. We about to
No,
blow.
whoever that
They ain't. You sure? All right.
I got another question for you because you're a rapper, right?
And a mogul.
Rap too. Shit.
Oh, you rap? Yeah, you said you got a song coming out, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question, right? Like, have you? I know y'all began hit up for features, right? Have somebody ever like said, "Yo, I want you on this song," and they gave you like some mid verse, and that shit was trash. You was like, "Nah, I can't do it."
You know what the blessings of me, like when I tell artists more recently within the last year or two, I tell them I don't do tracks that are just sent to me. Let's build the vibe.
It's channels.
Let's build the vibe.
It's channels too.
Don't even come to me talking about this is what I spit already with that.
Just send me
because
that
I might
vibe.
not feel the same way.
Yeah.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, but if you come there and you come to the session, this is the vibe. You can bring your camera. This is the behind the scenes, and I got
B-roll.
the record feels better. You feel like I was with you. We both had creative thought on it. So wherever it goes, it's because we both felt the same way.
Okay.
And a break off of that too. The crazy part is when you got a vibe and chemistry like that with a rapper, the records sound way better.
Always.
Yeah.
They got
Because
they got away from
like,
that.
oh, that's what you're saying? All right, yo, load it up, cover.
Yeah.
Yo, you ain't right here? Nah, that's what I do.
They definitely got away from that because back in the day, that's what it was. Like we all sit in the studio, we all listen to the beat, we all vibe together, this, that, and the other. Now it's like, all right, send me your verse, and that's it.
Right. You know
That's
some of these
disrespectful.
kids, I think, and when I say kids, you know, because I came from the era of hip hop, so I'm always gonna say that. But what I think is a lot of people got into the mindset of like the faster I do it, I'm the illest nigga.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So yo, it's gonna take one take. I ain't writing. Like, damn, son. Like,
sit down.
I came from the era of like, what's the chorus?
Mm-hmm.
Let's write around that.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Yo, I'm chilling right now. How do you feel? I feel like getting money. How you feel? I
Hey,
feel
what's
like
the
I
vibe
just
for
left
the
the club.
song? What's the
How you
vibe?
feel?
Yeah.
Suicide. Oh shit.
Oh,
Get that nigga out of here. Get that nigga the fuck out of here.
I'm ready to kill everybody.
Yeah.
Whoa, relax.
I think we're gonna go. However you feel it, let's work with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I always tell people, if I can't perform the record, I don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
If we can't perform it, I don't want to do it. If I can't play it in the club, I don't want to do it. If I don't feel like I can do a show to this, if I don't feel like we could do a video and it resonate with people, I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
If the strippers can't swing on a pole, he don't want to do it.
Pause on that too. Like,
The strippers swinging on a
I
pole?
just said niggas swing. I just
Oh, nah. Yo, bro, I'm not him, bro. I'm not him, bro.
Yo, pose yourself
I
there.
stopped at the
This is Brooklyn. This is Brooklyn, bro.
The first 10 minutes I stopped it.
I reposted.
Respectfully, this is Brooklyn. You know what I mean?
It's all good. But like I said, a lot of times people don't know what their marketing strategy is.
Yeah.
And I think that because a lot of times people get stripped of that because people be holding back information. They always hold back information. They never don't want you to have it. They want to sell it to you.
Yeah, game got to be sold, never told. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's their motto.
You know how I go. When y'all get to that level and y'all get to, let's just say complex,
One way.
you ain't got to worry about nothing. It's going to be there for you.
I know. I'm just saying one way. I'm just putting it on the air one way.
When we, all right, whatever. When they come to you. It might not be no 40 Central shirts no more. It might just be regular shirts.
Nah, them shit's gonna be 40 Central. They gonna see that shit everywhere.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm just making sure. I'm just checking.
Nah, check.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm here.
Because a lot of times they always twist the program.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We all look at each other.
Yeah, they like your biceps
And
gotta
this will
go.
be 20 years from now.
I love the
I
calves,
was
but
there
biceps
with
gotta
him.
go.
That wasn't supposed to happen
Like
to
that.
him. He was there. He was there. You gotta call me back 20 years later. Like, yo, when I came there, they was together.
It's it's gonna be some obstacles and hurdles. It always is.
Joe Button situation. I don't open y'all up. To
It did. It opened our eyes a lot. Like, cause we had like probably we was up the next day, 2 days, like
talking about it.
3, 4 in the morning every day talking about it. Like, yo, how it feels. Because honestly, at the end of the day, me and him started this. They are part of it, and we look at them like they are here. This is our team. Without them, we feel like we're not together. You know what I mean? So when we look at shit like that, and it's like, damn, that happened to friends. You know what? Hey, meeting next week because we got to make sure that we all together because I don't ever want it to be in that certain type of time like that. Like, so it bothered me to see bad business, but then again, also from me not knowing business, I don't know what the fuck I got coming to me. We don't know what we got, the bad contracts we got coming to us. We don't know anything. And it's just, I guess it's just a learning curve, and we going to realize as time goes on. But from what I am today, I'm not doing anything without my brothers.
Listen, one thing I'm going to tell you, remain humble. Do it all. You got to be, there's times you might have to eat a piece of humble pie. A lot of niggas, I watch a lot of artists, they don't want to do it, but.
I just think when that money comes, people just, people know they headed towards restrictions.
Yeah.
They just like, what do you got to do for those restrictions?
What do you mean restrictions?
They come and do new marketing schemes.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Things to do and not to do. Like all this what we do, we think is cool.
When you sign that deal or whatever.
Listen. I put it to you like this. That's cool. Y'all coming in with t-shirts, shorts, whatever, right? But that guy you got sitting in the corner, get him out of here. He can't be there. Nah, but I need him. Why you need him?
Yeah.
Oh, because he do X, Y. You got Tom over here. Tom do the same thing he does, but Tom does it better, and Tom's been more professional. Oh, but I'm paying you $100K. Get him out of here. Okay. So now it trickles. It's a domino effect. Now Tom's gone, right? For whatever reason. The next thing you know, you see how y'all doing this? Yeah. Stop doing that. And they start off.
And now who gonna
and I'm gonna tell you how they start off. It's a rope and dope. They for white people, no offense. I love y'all, but it start off with, hey, quick suggestion. Hey, quick question. Yeah. Or when they ask you a question, they already know the answer to that question.
Yeah, they just want to see where your head is
They
at.
want to see your headspace.
Yo, you know what? To win podcasts is a lot of Sigmund and Freud. If you know who Sigmund and Freud is, you'll last in podcasting. If you read certain books that involve empowerment, you'll last in podcasting. If you read these Art of Wars, 48 Laws of Power, Art of Seduction, those psychological books that make you challenge yourself to think you're smarter than everybody here, you're gonna last in podcast.
Yeah.
Or you just the craziest dude on earth that say however you feel, you're gonna last on podcast.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, who's making money for podcasting?
Say only 15% of podcasters are actually making money.
And let me ask you something. All right, yeah, I'm stupid enough to ask this.
No.
How do we feel about Hassan Campbell? I watch his shit every day. Is he saying something wrong, or does he overdo it?
I don't even know who that is.
Shit.
Yeah, I didn't watch.
What was it?
Hassan Campbell.
I'll watch it tonight.
No, I mean, check it out.
Because I would like to.
I'm bad with names. I'm better with faces. I don't even know.
That's my answer. I know you know. You ain't gonna tell me you don't know Hassan Campbell.
Listen, let me tell you something.
All right, I'll leave it alone.
I feel because it's so much that I want to say, but it's so much that I can't say.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
When it comes to that topic.
Yeah.
Right. Me too.
Yeah, like.
You know what it is? All right. Boom. I'm stupid enough to say it. Ready? No, because somebody got to do it. You know, it's full political code. You know what I'm saying? So
Media train.
I'm going to do it. I think he's bold enough to talk about shit that involves streets that people don't be wanting to hit. And he do go over and above sometimes, but it's for shock value to do what the average person does.
Yeah.
But when you know, like I always say, he always attack the older dudes and the dialogue that they give to the youth. He was like, yo, gang, or yo, you praise this guy, you don't get murdered, pay attention to your circle before they hurt you, right? Some people feel like you're doing the police job. Because it's like, such and such got shot 5 o'clock, and then now here comes 8 o'clock. Yo, 5 o'clock, what's that got shot? You're like, yo, nigga, you're the news.
Yeah.
You're the news for the comment. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
I don't know what so I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. Like, yeah, I got you.
Because he does like live broadcasting on hip hop, and he tells people what not to be, and from his perspective.
Okay.
Hip hop, regular life, whatever. And there's people critiquing him on that. And there's people that can sit here and critique us on what we're doing.
That comes with the game.
Definitely.
That comes with the game.
That comes with the game, right?
Of course.
They probably say, yo, why they let him drink. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't tell him to drink.
We ain't lying.
Yo, Tavis did that. Yo, he put that. I bet you saw
Yeah, but
it.
you was here, so they say he did it. He let him do it.
Nah, that nigga was on some other type of time. That nigga jumped to it. Doop.
Yo, you see my face? Y'all ain't see my face when he took it. I was like,
Bottom of the story is, how do you feel about people that challenge this culture?
I like it.
For their faults, wins and losses.
I like it.
You think somebody should say something or just acknowledge?
I think we all should.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, so now
because I you know what it is. I think honestly, I feel like we all can't. We all can't listen.
See, I knew it would come.
We all can't agree on the same things. So therefore, like even on this panel, like those three might say something. I'll be like, nah, fuck out of here, and then we talk about it. And every now, like tonight is my night, and tomorrow night might be his night, and so forth and so on. And as long as we are challenging each other and listening to each other, I think is good for the culture. But once we stop listening and we just yelling back and forth, it's no good anymore because nobody's listening.
All agree. And we all agree. That like it's bad too because I'm like we don't have no say.
Some people feel like some things should just be talked about at all.
But we have to talk about shit.
Everything has to be talked about.
And what he's talking about though, like when you get into like
this is
shit,
dangerous.
you gotta really be delicate about what
This
you're
is
saying.
dangerous. You know why?
I'd rather not talk about
This is
it.
this is dangerous.
Because I don't know how that could affect
So
the next man.
on the opposite side of the conundrum, right? I'm gonna tell you why this is kind of dangerous. You don't know. Shut the fuck up. You don't know.
It's a double.
You don't know. You don't know Boy's perspective and his motive and how he feels about a certain situation. So when he gives his opinion about certain things, right, it's dangerous because we live in an era where everything we do, we can influence a neutral brain into believing anything.
Yeah.
You understand? So you have to look at the situation for, we know what hip hop is. We grew up in the hood. We grew up wherever the fuck it is we grew up. Everybody has a different situation, a different story, right? But then you got certain dudes where they never really been in the hood. They just been spectating and this, that, and the third. So they getting brainwashed by somebody else who's an outsider that's going, this is this and this is that and this is this and this is that and da-da. So then now you're the voice because you got a platform. You're going to say XYZ, ABC, but you've never been in that situation.
Yeah. Okay.
So because you've never been in that situation, how can you tell a nigga how it feel against
But what if you
shot?
have then?
Again,
That's
even
still your perspective.
that's still your perspective. Now get this. You can still ultimately feel a whole nother way.
Right.
Just because your man got shot don't mean you got shot, but you feel like you got shot because you was in the car with him.
I just think people just
Okay.
even when he was talking positive, they was waiting for him to talk negative. It's like, oh, he turned his TV off.
Well, that's because
like it was just certain things he's saying. It's just like, yo, you delivered that package a little dusty.
Yeah, but
well,
you're saying like they waiting for him to talk negative. That I guess that's because he's already talking negative. He's always talking negative about something. Oh, first, and then he talks negative
about negative outcomes.
Bro, you got to remember,
I'm just trying to
you have culture vultures
Oh, of course.
in this game, bro. People don't want to see niggas win. That's just the fact of the matter.
At the end of the day.
You're black, whether you're Spanish. Niggas don't want to see.
Don't say that though, because
No.
he swear he black.
So what I was going to say was, I have a very good friend that we go back and forth about everything because we are both on opposite sides of the spectrum. We grew up in similar environments, not the same, but similar environments, and our eyes open differently. And now it's to the point that we just go, like literally we'll be on the phone for like 2 hours and he'll give his point of view. I give my point of view. Well, sometimes I might raise my voice. He might raise his voice. But in the end, we still friends. It's because the problem with our society is that we lost that. We lost the fact that you can actually listen to a person and not agree with them, but still remain friends. Like nowadays, once a person say one thing that you don't agree with, it's over. Like you don't want to hear the rest of the conversation.
That's because it's friendly banter. When it's
Nah,
friendly,
you got
when it's friendly, I feel like you accept more than.
Listen, I done told him
If
he's
it's somebody
stupid
you
1,000
don't
times.
I think 2020 killed all the remorse.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's like I tell people we have so much Teflon skin. Our kids have Teflon skin. It's unbelievable. Such and such died. Oh,
that's sad.
It was a time people start crying. Posters in the lobby.
Honestly, I think they've been grooming us for that for
died.
long.
Come outside 7:00. We light candles.
Yeah.
It's no.
We're gonna drink. We're gonna light candles and drink.
It's no more feelings in this, and I think that's what's going on with this hip hop thing. Now, the other question I had outside of that is like, do you think there's bloggers who ever put artists in a bright light?
Never. No.
What do you mean?
Content?
What do you mean?
No.
Is there any bloggers,
Bloggers,
artists in a bright light?
Yes.
No. Who?
Us.
Okay.
So podcast.
I'm just saying.
I'm
just saying. If you're gonna say any artist, I think that we are artists. I think that we want to promote everybody.
We're the bloggers,
and we are the bloggers that want to put bloggers.
Plural.
Or station.
Okay.
Bloggers.
I mean, I can't say yes or no.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can't say yes or no because I don't watch every blogger out there. But there has to be somebody who gives
Listen,
you that recognition.
let me tell you something. Hold on. Nah. Let me.
Come on, challenge me. Let's go.
Hold on.
Let's go.
If you think about it, right? A lot of these people, a lot of bloggers, sites, media outlets, and all this other shit, right? They make their money
on the downfall.
On the downfall of an artist. This artist did this and he did that. And it's pushing the story of saying this artist is so for other people to sit there and go, well, you're a fucked up person because you did this, that, and the third, and that, but they don't know what really happened on the back end.
Of course.
So if you're talking positive about an artist, first of all, they don't want us to win, succeed, nothing. So the minute you start talking positive, you go into these buildings going, yo, I need a sponsorship or a check. For what?
So you saying 100% of bloggers talk negative?
Not 100.
That's not what
That's what I'm saying. Because you saying that
we all talk with common sense here, right?
Mhm.
Right. So that means we're not gonna lie to each other.
Right.
Once you have common sense, you're not gonna lie.
Agree.
You live honorable.
Mhm.
Let's not act like they're promoting toy drives, promoting times they did things. Sometimes dudes do glorify things for cloud chasing moments.
Yeah.
But I don't ever really hear them say, yo, today this happened.
Controversy is checked.
It's more about bail
can I tell you something then real quick?
shots, chain copping, car shopping.
Anything negative.
So
you got another baby. You got another baby.
So with that, you know, we ain't clout chase. You know, we did.
But don't
talk about us. We said bloggers that we might be bloggers in the future. I don't know.
We're not bloggers. So how you gonna say that?
Because we are media. At this point in time, we are media, right?
He asked them.
We are media at this point in time, right?
Bloggers.
But we are media at this point in time.
Yeah.
But aren't we like the media at this point in time?
But are we bloggers?
But we're not bloggers.
Okay.
So you know what? Let's do it like this. Let's do it like this.
Okay, I got you.
More mainstream. That's like top tier.
No.
That they generate a lot of fucking
So then
traffic.
I'm gonna say no.
And that's what it
The
is.
bell went off.
You saw that, right? That was crazy. But I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say top tier. But I just want to say that there are.
I'm not saying y'all not top tier.
No, we not.
Eventually, y'all gonna know. Fuck that.
At the point in time,
it's
we're
a
not.
mindset. You are top
No,
tier.
I am in my mind.
Listen.
But at the moment, the time right now.
Right now, no, you are top tier right now. Fuck what you think. Fuck what you feel right now. You are top
The
tier.
exposure is the difference.
It's like saying you was born rich, you just ain't get your payment yet. You understand?
I like
you
that.
are top tier. It's just the fact that matter. You didn't get that recognition yet.
You're not there yet.
He didn't get that recognition. I mean, he got it, but the level of where he, the level where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
They don't want me with Rock Nation check.
They don't want him up there. You know
we gonna
why?
get. We gonna
be with a Rock Nation check. Shit is up.
Shit,
You got a lot to say.
Shit.
I'm just saying. I'm not to toot our own horn, but like we did shit. We don't do shit for the account. We did a toy drive. We ain't have no money. We did it for us.
All right. So what was the publication?
What do you mean?
Where was the publication?
We didn't need it.
Nowhere.
No, but it doesn't matter if you didn't need it. But where was it?
It was just right on this.
That was it, right?
That's it.
But was it on News 12 Bronx?
Yeah,
was it?
Yeah, we was on News 12 Bronx. We got our basketball coach fits. We
But
got shit on the.
No, but
we got shit that we are doing.
Hold on, tell me.
No,
We didn't
but
say bloggers. We said put bloggers.
But what he's saying-
artists. And
I know, but what
Elaborate.
What he's saying is the toy drive wasn't on News 12 Bronx. What was on News 12 Bronx was him advocating for the basketball court.
That's it.
It's a difference.
Where's the publication? Now you got to remember something. If all four of y'all decide to be on some Columbine shit,
it's gonna be on News 12.
It's gonna be on News 12. It's gonna be on fucking
Biceps.
News.
Biceps go off rip and say some ill shit.
If Biceps stole his hat down the street and clock an old lady,
yeah, that's gonna make it. Okay.
So where's the publication?
Yeah, but then again, I think that a lot of media is just built just to see downfall of somebody, like you said. Like it's the negative issues gives more views because
There's more controversy.
Punch somebody in their face for no reason,
and you know why it helps.
Allegedly,
you know why it helps.
But it helps their ratings.
Do you know why it helps?
Because people don't want to see you win.
That too, but it helps because now, eventually, who gets involved? The hip hop police. It builds the narrative. It builds the narrative to a perspective to where they can sit there and say, see, this is why we shouldn't play their music in our clubs. Yeah. This is why we shouldn't have them in our towns to do Rolling Loud, to do this, to do that. Look what they're doing. They're acting like wild, crazy animals. Then you have other artists that they pay people to paint this fucked up, vivid picture of you because now it helps build their sales, which is backed up by ultimately the, you know what I'm saying? And that helps their artists get the money and that keeps you stuck in poverty. Because if you think about it, we're all, no homo, a POM, a POME, a product, I say product of my environment. They want us to remain that way. So where's the publication? If you decide to go out and you see homeless families or you see a fire in a building and all four of y'all run in there and pull everybody the fuck out and save their life, where's the publication? But if Trump falls down the stairs or Trump says we all gonna drink bleach, so you have to think about it.
I see what you're getting.
I see what you're getting. Trump gave out paper towels, but they showed the jump shot.
That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day,
big fact.
Paper towels went out.
That's a fact.
How he did it went out first.
That's a fact. I see what you're saying.
He shouldn't have did it, but
he did it.
Not like that, but he did it.
I see what you guys are saying, but then again, to me, then what I feel like from what you guys are saying is that there should be a place where there's a change. So then, honestly, if we become bloggers, then I want to just promote the.
Okay, but
you know what I mean? That's internally.
But then you also have to watch what you promote because, as someone that's an advocate of reading, I don't want to read this nigga saved the cat out of the fucking tree because it's a good deed. Give me something better to read, something that's more intriguing.
Also waiting for you to slip up so that somebody can report
say something about you. Okay.
All right.
That's what
so you know what's crazy? Y'all remember y'all young. Me and James grew up in a Star and Buck Wild.
I remember that. I remember that.
You remember? Yeah, nah, they cool, but Star used to go off, and the shit Star used to say.
Wow.
Vicious, and it kept him relevant. Shout out to Flex. Yeah, that's what stopped him. That's what stopped him. Yeah. But also look at Flex.
Flex.
No, No. Yeah, no. I
don't have a problem with Flex.
No, but no. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, just know. My thing with Flex is smart. He's been in this industry for years.
I was going to say how he runs circles around dudes to stay relevant.
Of course.
Yeah.
I just didn't want you to say anything else crazy. Because I don't need nothing. No. Of course not. Respectfully.
Chevys, I do caddies. That's the shit.
He do what he got to do.
I fuck with Flex.
He got to do.
I wish he just let the song play. That's it.
Listen, at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you something about Flex, bro. Everything he does at some point is calculated. Whether we want to face it or not, whether we want to fucking admit it or not, it's calculated.
Definitely.
And it's good for the radio.
You DJs, you ain't getting.
Yep.
Damn, son. I be feel like I be in that war with the DJs that fuck with me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Because
he definitely
whether you hate the nigga or not, you still listening because you trying to figure out who the fuck is he talking about.
You know what it is? I listen to Flex, right? Because it's almost like conditioning. You know who's invested into their career, who's standing out. Because that's when Flex really takes control or steps in. You got a lot of risk-taking DJs who will break the artist, take the risk of like, all right, let's see what the masses feel like, you know? And I just think a lot of people don't really utilize the DJs that are here to max capacity because a lot of the times these DJs be trying to turn labels too. So they may know you fire, but they working on this right now. And if you don't do this, that ain't happening.
Being that you said that, it's a lot of I don't know.
Say what you gotta say, brother.
Say what your chest.
I don't know the industry that much.
Say what your chest.
It's DJs that got a backing from whatever artist or whatever or label, and that label would take interest in somebody.
I think the days of what you talking about done.
I'm be honest.
You talking about payola?
Talking about that label.
Yeah.
That's
payola.
No, that's why I didn't want to say like labels. I
don't even know about labels.
I was saying DJs.
Okay.
DJs.
So you know about payola and all that.
I know investing.
But it comes from a over the top order like type shit. That's what I was saying. Like
who's over the top?
Like I don't want to put like names.
Nah, yo, listen, speak.
But I'm just saying a DJ would back somebody because the order came from somebody.
And that's and to be honest with you, that's a $1,000,000% true.
Distro, Sony, that's
a $1,000,000% true.
I like this shit. He about to
those are called plant artists. That's what they call them. Plant artists. Because like no matter what you believe in, you may come to the show on the flyer because this guy was here. Well, they told you this is the guy.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go on before this guy goes.
Yep.
So he's
and you're gonna listen to him. Open the axe.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Son killed it. Who? Oh, okay.
And that DJ didn't even notice it, but since the order came,
you know who kills the shows. Like,
you know.
No, but sometimes it's that artist didn't even know it. I mean, the DJ didn't even notice, or he wasn't even focused.
DJ got cut.
But that order comes in, and now you focus on them because I've been through it with people. Like it's something that I know, so it's like.
He laughing. It happens. Getting out of it.
He know what I'm talking about.
I know it's damn.
Not me. I don't make music. But.
No. You don't have to, but you understand the system of how records are broke.
Yeah.
What's hot? What's get stagnated. You understand that because before it gets to the DJ, it goes to guys like him.
Yeah.
They're like they don't think artists don't think so. Hey, Penthouse, you coming in tonight on Thursday? Yeah, I'm coming. We got this guy. Yeah. Man, come on, that shit trash.
Yeah.
He ain't bringing.
I played that shit once.
And
I'm gonna get this guy, and he's gonna do this.
Yeah.
And the sad part is, I go on the spot, and I'm expecting this, but it's somebody else step out. And I gotta. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pull him to this. I'll send my assistant your way, yo, Myra.
Smart, because he don't want that bad dope.
I don't need that. Yeah, so I just point Myra, and she be like,
believe it or not, the promoters know who's hot, and they know when you put a bag behind it. You can't fool the people. Yeah. That's what, like, no matter how you finesse the gram, how you finesse your radio play, you can't fool the people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because it's not even about talent at that point. It's more about like how you are as a person.
Yeah,
because like your music could be hot, but nobody like it.
Yeah.
It go down.
Yeah.
But they respect your business.
Yeah.
You gonna pay the business because they're like, I don't fuck with that nigga. It should be packed. It be lit though.
Yeah, he brought 40 people. His song not that crazy.
Fuck the 40, he's bringing the crowd.
No, he's bringing more than that. You gotta remember something, bro. You could have the wackest song in the fucking world. But if you got support, if the people just gravitate towards you, because there's something about you, the conversation you can have, type of person you are.
No, I may go left field with this, but I'm here to talk my mind.
6'9".
No.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go that crazy.
6'9".
Yo, Buffalo.
6'9". You bugging. I thought you was gonna go crazy.
Take a shot.
Yo, Buffalo.
I thought you was about to go crazy.
Take a shot.
I thought you was about to go that crazy.
Buffalo.
Take a shot.
Pour it on yourself.
Buffalo.
Nah. That nigga's horrible. I just feel like he's a plant though. Like
I'm not gonna
everything
lie,
y'all say, he's a
He's
plant.
been on this 6'9" shit for a year.
No, check this out.
We don't speak about
talk about that.
Y'all can't not
Yeah,
find that.
please.
But like, all right, he does threw my mind so far. I don't even know where to start.
Yeah, because I was waiting. I was waiting for what you was gonna say.
And he fucks it up.
Nah, he ain't fucking up. He just.
That's why I like threw it really left, like to where I don't remember.
Because his music sucks. He brings a crowd. He's a plant. Know that shit.
All right, so I got a question. Do y'all feel like social media helped or hurt artists?
Both.
How so?
I got your reason, but you go ahead first.
All right, so back to what he said, where when there were times.
I thought you was going crazy like that.
I just knew to shut up.
I thought you was going that side. I'm not.
So
I jumped the gun.
As far as the pandemic, right? Mm-hmm. A lot of people beforehand, again, was in the clubs. They had little tactics they was doing to make it seem like they were so popular and they was just down the third. A lot of people, first of all, social media should have been a way that you channel and push your music. Mm-hmm. There was a lot of times where, I'm going to tell you why I don't have sympathy for a lot of artists. That was your time to shine. That was your time. You had enough time to be in the house because everybody in their moms was in the crib, quarantining. And you could have promoted your music. You could have promoted your business. You could have found different things. You could have reached out to other different types of walks of life, etc. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of people took that shit for granted. Mm-hmm. A lot of dudes didn't really go out and do what was expected of them. Now, I ain't gonna lie, in the midst of the pandemic, I seen like 40,000 new record labels come out of nowhere.
LOC,
LOC,
the PPP loan. That was it.
It was a lot. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. But how has your life changed from before the pandemic to after the pandemic? Mm-hmm. That's my question. Like, what changed for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, did your views get better? You know, did your sound get better? Did it go worse? Did you reach out to the proper channel of people that you needed to reach out to? So everybody was posting at the end of the year. You get to post how many streams, where you stream from, what country, and what this, that, and the third. Yeah. I watch a lot of that because I'm that dude that I'm gonna bring you to that label. I'm gonna call my friends. I got somebody. Who? This person. Bring them. Yo, they got an EPK, of course. Yeah, they got this. They got the proper channels and shit, of course. So, what's their streams looking like? What's this looking like? What's that looking like? Because that's what a lot of fucking people want. At the end of the day, Atlantic Records, they give a fuck about that. They just care about how many views and plays and this you got and that you got. And so if you, that's a start. Of it, yeah. Right. So a lot of times, a lot of niggas want to be in the club with this rapper and that rapper and doing this and doing that. But if you a real devoted, dedicated nigga, you was in the crib doing the TikToks, the thrillers. You was doing your own video. You was finding a way to make it. You had the little Instagram.
Song, you had gonna come over to dance for your song.
That's what I'm saying. You had the Instagram joints doing it. You was on Snapchat. You was on whatever trying to build a filter. You was finding multiple different channels and outlets on how you can push what it is that you wanted to do. Yeah. So a company like Atlantic, for somebody to put a record out and say, in the house bored and I'm in the house bored in the house and I'm in the house. And for that nigga to go, it's crazy. What the fuck are you doing that you couldn't go? But this nigga came up with something that was so basic.
And stupid. This nigga's stupid. But
you know
it's fire. But it's fire. Basic and stupid, but it's fire.
But to piggyback on what he was saying, you know, I feel like I'm a Clubhouse again. But
stop promoting that.
Yeah, man.
What's wrong with you right now?
I'm not.
No, all right. So like what he's saying is 100% true, and it's a gift and a curse with that world. It's really like Real life versus the Matrix. This is what it is. Because when you were selling CDs, it's untaxed dollars. So in return, you took your fame away. You nobody told you to stop selling CDs. You did it because everybody else stopped selling CDs. So you went with the Matrix. You went with the number game. So you went from $10 to 79 cents.
Yeah. Wow. It's a fact. It's a fact.
Free Jersey Black. He's one of the dudes that was down Brooklyn making $15,000 a week on CDs. R.I.P. Hollywood Play. Who lived off of
mixtapes.
7,000.
Sleep in peace, my brother.
7,000 a week.
And if you was in Queens, if you was in Queens, Jamaica,
car outside,
everything.
Living like a rapper, real jewelry, get your diamond tested, chunky jewels. We all paid attention to it. I just ain't go guerrilla mode like how they did. I would probably sell our verses and throw an event.
Yeah.
They was doing all of the above.
Yeah, remember the back to school drive in Tompkins Park, Ron King Park.
Tip Top was like the first one.
DTN.
Yeah, he was like, yo, you
salute.
Tip Top, I'm from Coney Island. And this is a
Flatbush nigga.
Telling me like, yo, Chambers, you and Hollywood Play need to speak.
Panama.
That's crazy.
That's how he was on it. That's why me and Hollywood Play became cool.
Shout out to my Panamanian brother, Tip Top, man.
Because he was trying to do Brooklyn Dodgers.
Yep.
And he was trying to put like, yo, you know, Flatbush had their vibe. Coney Island had their vibe. It's like oil and vinegar. Yeah. But I was one of the few that could be like, all right, I'm willing to do this. But I fuck with Tip Top because I knew when he was breaking to the
Fuck with Tip Top heavy.
Coming from Brooklyn. If you don't know, you was doing something else.
Yeah.
I know Tip Top. So like I trusted his judgment. So when I was looking at Hollywood Play, when he was doing things, he was making money cash based. Like CDs. This is not even merchandise. It's all CDs. Downtown Brooklyn.
All the time.
They live better than rappers. Probably some of
all the time.
That was down there. Grip of cash on them.
All the time.
You've seen them. So to me,
boogers in his ear.
Those questions, they gave you temporary fame and took away your cash. When you had cash, like you could physically see what was going on. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
But if you attach yourself to a distribution company, you get something on the 50.
And that's how they get you.
Yeah.
And that's how they get you.
Like, what do you mean, like, that's how they get you?
No. Because eventually, to get on certain platforms, get certain looks on the digital platform, whether it's Bebo, whether it's certain websites, whatever it is, outside of blog blasting, you need to be on certain platforms. So you can sign a distribution company that will give you the best deal that works for you. So instead of you getting that $10 or a lucky $20, you're guaranteed $5,
maybe 2.
Cents.
Yeah, 2.
You're guaranteed 90 cents.
You basically shortchanging yourself. Now, the only way you could come to that table and get more out of that deal is if you got way more to offer. And they know that you can do more. Like, certain doors they can open for you, whether it's a distribution, a publishing deal, a 360, whatever. So what happens is, say if I come to the table with you, right? And you're an indie artist, but you grinded out so hard, to a point where you was in a Hollywood movie on your own with no help, right? Now, as the label, I see that and we're like, damn, he got that grind, he got that hustle and that ambition. I need him. Because this artist over here is not doing what he's doing, making the same numbers of what you're making. So I got to find a way to get in with him. I'm not going to sign you, but I'll do a distribution deal because that Hot 97 plug you've been itching to get, you ain't got, but I got.
Yeah.
That plug at Hot Jams 97.9, you ain't got, but I got. But the stipulations to that of you getting this says such a what we need.
So you giving up. Giving up a part of yourself.
Yeah, you basically are. So as an indie artist, you could, like you said, you could be making that $10, $15 a CD and you getting all your money, as opposed to somebody dangling something in your face and was glitter and gold, and they're saying
Less.
you can get less, but we'll get you
Further.
We'll get you way
79 cents,
further.
in the long run,
You'll get way further, but you're still getting less money.
So what I'm guessing is what you guys saying is like you rather be independent than be signed.
It depends on everybody's situation.
Can I tell you this?
I'm
looking at everybody's face here. We all saw Little Mermaid, right?
Yeah.
Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
Disney, right? How did the Little Mermaid get popular?
She wanted to go on land.
And what happened?
She was trying to fuck with that nigga on land.
All right,
pregnant.
What's the underlying message though?
Underlying message was
she signed that contract and got everything she wanted, but lost her voice.
Yeah.
It's the same shit. It's a lot of Little Mermaids running around here.
Wow.
And then the fuck
that was crazy.
The fucked up. So get this. Do you know the difference between do you know the difference between a publishing deal?
That's why I'm where I'm at, because I'm gonna say the real shit.
True. But do you know the difference between a publishing deal, a distribution deal, and a 360 and a partnership?
No, I don't.
We don't do music. Us three don't do music. We definitely don't.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say all day.
I'm not gonna lie.
My man been signing disclosures all day.
I'm not
talking, bro.
No, I'm not gonna lie. No, I don't.
Isn't a distribution deal is basically like you put all the work in this, that, and the other, but we'll help.
We'll do all the marketing.
We'll do the marketing.
We'll do all that, right?
The 360 means that they got their hand in literally everything that you got.
All your marketing. Everything. They got your hand in. You do a movie.
Yeah.
They got their hand in it.
You put a mixtape out.
They want a piece of that. Oh, but let's not fail to mention, if you go on tour,
want a piece of that too.
Yeah, and that's where a lot of artists get their money from.
360 is everything.
360 is
everything you do. We got a part of.
That's why Jay-Z was talking about niggas is still signing 360s and all that, because he's like, yo, y'all, you signing your life away and you're not even realizing, because they're pushing you out, like you said. They're getting you out to a bigger platform, but you owe us more now because we got you to that bigger platform.
All right, Tank Top. So what's the publishing?
Bicep.
Check this out though. It'll make you laugh even further when people don't really understand, like when he's that type of thing kick in. People that you support independently, I ain't signed no contract, could never do Rolling Loud.
At all.
Can't do certain acts of South by Southwest.
Why not? Just because of the contract?
Because they not making money off of them.
No, because you're not signed to a distribution company. Just like Summer Jam, right? They have Drewski and friends. Thank God.
Because he could bring who he wants.
Because because the regular festival, you have to be signed to some type of distribution.
Oh yeah, for festival stage, yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's fair minimum.
That's crazy.
Bare minimum.
It's a requirement.
Outside,
even
stage.
if you have like a big ass following, that's just
don't matter. Wow. You have to be attached to something, or it's so organic that politics say, "Hey, give them that." You're not gaining nothing. It's a look.
Yeah.
Your look creates your value. So it goes back to
ever been to South by Southwest?
Nah, I want to go there.
All right, when you go to South by Southwest, right, and they got the main stages and shit. The side stages, you got like random artists that got like they booked out this club and they're performing, but you will never see the low people on like a major stage. So like you'll have people like, let's say Meek Mill, when he was signed to T.I., he would do South by Southwest, but people wouldn't know. Yeah, but you wouldn't know he was signed to T.I. You understand? But you'll see like the local artists fighting their way. Yo, I got 10,000. Yeah, I got 20,000. I got this and I got that. That's cool. That down the street, around the corner, over there, that's you. Go talk to them. You know what I'm saying?
No, 6th Street. The whole street is yours.
Yo, yeah.
No 6th. Well, when it comes
you
down,
feel good about yourself, but
I did South by Southwest for 4 years in a row. I saw the baby coming. You know who I thought was going to be bigger than the baby? And I'll say this. I thought Snooty Wiles was going to be bigger than him.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo. Oh, I said, yeah, yo. Yeah. Like, yo. I was like, yo, he was killing all the big stages out there. Wherever Snooty Wiles is at, I was in the crowd.
Yeah.
I watched it. I was like, oh nah, he's coming back. He's gonna kill this shit.
But Baby had a gimmick.
No, hold up. After Snooty Wilds, I thought OG Macko.
Mm.
He killed South by Southwest one year. I was like, oh nah, he's out of here. This, that, and third. Migos came on 17. They killed it for real.
Killed shit.
They swept.
For real.
Flatline.
They swept.
But and even when Young and May was coming down there to perform, because she was already attached to something. She was indie.
Yeah.
She was with an indie distribution company. But Jay allowed on certain stages when you give up that sacrifice. Saying today, like, I'm going out there today, this is me, this is who I am. They may call you, and you may get the band, but you're not going to get that extra oomph or timing. You could be on the same stage, but your timing is 8:15. Theirs is 11:10. You know what 11:10 looks like?
Pandemonium.
Not even 12. 11:10.
Pandemonium.
PM. You like, oh shit.
It's a fucking an endless block party.
And that's the difference between when you give up your own personal rights versus going against that machine. A lot of people, they show you in the movie in the Matrix, because the laugh and joke. A lot of people can't beat the Matrix.
Nope.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question, because you know how like DistroKid is out now. What was the other one? United Masters. Is that? What do you feel about shit like that? Then it's like, yo, I don't want this from you, but I will give you.
No, I always feel like you
don't
get what you deserve. You get what you negotiate. I don't give a fuck about your hot song. If you negotiated this is what it is.
That's what you getting. Yeah. You can't redact that contract and renege and be like, nah, but you see what it's doing now, and
you saw what you got.
You know what's the sad part though, and I'll say this on the air, and they're gonna document it. Guys like me, they wouldn't try to discuss those conversations with the guys I sign. They expect me to understand what it is.
Yeah.
You can't sign shit. Know too much. Fuck you doing? I get rich. I might make him rich, and you rich, and he rich. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, don't forget about us. Yeah.
Let's see who his artist is. So that way he can take all of it and put somebody else through distress.
Yeah.
That's how this game works. People don't realize that. Once you expose that you have knowledge,
it's over for you.
They let you get some paper with them. But you would never be
more than what you are.
You are. You just a plug to more people.
It starts to become now you get exiled out of certain conversations. You're not in certain, like, you'll be in a room with certain people. You won't even be in a room with certain people, and then they'll start having certain conversations behind your back.
Unless they willing to detach.
Yeah.
You know the artists that keep fucking shit up like that.
He said fucking shit.
What's your man from Chicago?
My man.
Chance. No.
I don't feel like it.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying. Chance stays indie, and he fucks that whole market that signing market
like
and all that.
Baby J, like in the political world.
Fucking game up.
That shit because his voice can count, but he's in the Matrix.
Yeah,
he sucks.
It don't. Listen, it don't matter if he's suck or not. He's
I'm
winning
okay with saying
at his game.
I'm okay with saying knows the system.
Yes, he's winning at his game.
But he doesn't.
Like he told you in the song, if one more label try to stop me, it's gonna be some dreadhead niggas in the lobby. Nigga told you that he's winning at his game. Y'all can't do nothing to me.
But he knows,
and I'm still popular. And y'all giving me album of the year. And y'all
giving I'm not gonna say anything, but I know a few songs from him. I don't know too many.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
But I know the people that I listen to, and the people that's heading where they headed, head to that direction I want to be.
Yeah.
Because it's like it's really like taking off in the rocket ship. Every part of the spaceship that take off is not gonna go with you to space, bro.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
It's gonna break off.
The stars out there, but you ain't gonna make it. You made it all the way to the last ground. You need the last piece that break off. Like shit, I thought he was going.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I like that question. Though. I like that question. Where do you want to
be? Financially stable. Long as my bills get paid, and shout out to Mike Geronimo because he helped me understand that. You know what I mean? Classic.
I know, but Mike Geronimo was
Geronimo. The reason why I tell you that because boom, I'm from Coney Island. When I first moved to Queens, I moved to Forest Hills, right? Nice neighborhood, Jewish people, yarmulkes.
I don't know Brooklyn at all.
Definitely.
No,
That's Queens. That's Queens. Don't disrespect.
We over here, brother.
Wow.
I'm from the Bronx. I don't know Queens or Brooklyn.
Wow.
I don't know Queens or Brooklyn. I don't know Queens or Brooklyn.
He was drinking it.
Yo, bro, you want to see what's behind me? How many I drink? I'm good.
I don't know Queens or Brooklyn.
No. But see, Queens was because I wanted my daughter to live a better life. But I'll go back to saying this. All right. When I moved to Queens, I ran into him. He had his own hardware truck. This is a hardware truck company because he does locksmith shit. So, and I'm saying to myself, yo, shit, this is the dude that inspired Nas to rap. This is the dude, Queens, everybody talking about this nigga, Spike Geronimo. He's like, yo, bro, 50 Cent, Ja Rule, he gave me a little hook backstory. I'm not here to tell all of it, but he chose his real life. He's like, yo, bro, well, when I was rapping, I have shit.
Yeah.
I use that money creating my own company. I'll live off this. My wife is good. My child is growing.
And he built generational wealth.
Forest Hills. This is a rich Jewish neighborhood.
It's wealth.
That's
wealth.
fire.
Yeah, it's wealth.
Lefferts, Metropolitan, like that neck of the woods, over there, hillside, going certain ways towards Woodhaven. It's a little pricey. Check it out. You Google it.
No, I do real estate. I know.
Shorty will tell you, oh, it's a little pricey on Craigslist. It's not on Craigslist. You got no spot.
That shit ain't even on Zelle.
They don't sell them. They say hood ain't for you.
I can show you how much that shit costs right after this. Trust me.
Go in that market. But I'm
Tryapartments.com.
being real. So like, I'm coming outside, because it took me 3 months to say hi to everybody in my neighborhood. I'm not used to living in a cool neighborhood.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
When they say hi, what they said to you? What they call it? Like, hi.
No, they're jogging, they're walking their dogs. You see the flight attendants, like, yo.
You're not used to that.
When they went outside, they was like, yo, hi, D Chambers. What they said?
Fuck D Chambers. I'm still parking 2 blocks down.
You in
Nah, it don't matter. They didn't realize it didn't matter because they knew I drive a caddy. They didn't say, oh, we saw your car over there. You say, I'm 3 blocks down. Fuck y'all watching.
You know what, fellas, though? You know what time it is?
It's shot o'clock.
It's shot o'clock, baby. Let's go.
I got
It's shot o'clock. Yep. Shot o'clock.
Make sure nobody
That's shot by
Shot o'clock. It's shot o'clock, baby.
Yo, can you give me
It's yours. Nah, we got more. We got more in the cabinet too. Chill out. It's shot o'clock. It's shot o'clock. I'm waiting for him.
Yo, Greg, you driving home.
The caddy gonna have to drive himself.
That's a fact. Nigga, you better drop yourself off.
This last shot right here, this last shot o'clock, because we're probably not gonna be here. It's to you guys. Thank you.
No problem, man.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all. It was a lot of knowledge, and it was not. I said it was a lot of.
Oh, I thought
knowledge. And
I'm like full in.
Off the shit that y'all dropped, I'm gonna speak to my friends about certain shit because there was a lot of shit that y'all said that made sense, and
I already hit people up.
It worked.
So guess what? I don't want people to think I'm smacked, but I am smacked. But I'm gonna tell them like what Mike Geronimo told me about success. He was like, "Yo, Chambers, most people when they in high school, the dream is to get a girlfriend."
Open the bag, bro, because we can hear it. Open the fucking bag.
I thought it was a bigger bag for all.
It was a small ass bag. Open the fucking bag.
I got me hungry now.
Yo. He got the 25-cent bag and niggas making that shit mad low. Open the fucking bag.
No, that got it.
I'm sorry. Sorry for the bag fucking you up. Go ahead.
I got my bag and that shit.
Nah. Real shit. Listen to the story.
Yeah.
Yo, but like Mike Geronimo, he told me. He was like, yo, boom, Chambers. Yo, I'm looking at him talking. I'm like, yo, son, you know, now Ja Rule, yo, Supreme, this is you, bro. What up?
It's the legends.
Brooklyn. I don't know nothing. So he's like, yo, Chambers, look at it this way, bro. You're from Coney Island, right? I'm like, yeah. That's step 1. 2, most dudes when they get out of high school, they want a girlfriend. You got that. You want to go to college? You did that. Car? You did that. You had a child? You moved out of your neighborhood. Your success is based on how you accumulate your life and what you want it to be on just small things. Everything else is add-on. Because like, what else do you really need? You got your girl, she fired. You got the car, it's outside. Hopefully you don't get told, no parking tickets. It's real.
That's real shit.
Nah, but it's real shit though.
That's real.
Listen, when the smaller battles before you jump a gun and think you're gonna win these big huge battles.
And that's what he taught me, and I realized that's when I realized I won. Like, oh shit, I'm out the hood.
Yeah, I put it to you like this, right? I put it to you like this. Imagine a picture. I'm gonna paint a picture for you real quick. Nigga pulls up in a Bentley, bang. Another nigga pulls up next to him and has a Honda Accord. And the nigga in the Honda Accord is looking at the nigga in the Bentley going, damn, I wish I had that fucking Bentley. I want a Bentley so bad. Oh my God, I'll do anything for that Bentley. Right? But the guy driving the Bentley, he's stressed. You don't know what the fuck he been through to get this Bentley. But then a guy pulls up on a bike and is looking at the nigga in the Honda Accord like, I want a Honda Accord. I ride this bike 30 miles just to get to work.
I seen like a post like that though.
Right?
It was like the nigga that's walking sees the nigga that's driving a bike. Like, damn, I wish I had a bike. The nigga that's driving a bike sees the guy that's driving the car. Like, I wish I had a car. The nigga that's driving the car looks at the house like, damn, I wish I had that house.
Now,
like,
hold on.
Right?
Say that.
Yeah.
Look at the guy that's in the wheelchair looking at the nigga that's standing at the bus stop going, damn, I wish I had legs. So no matter what you do, and as far as you get in life, a lot of people wish they was in the same seat that you're in.
And I want that to go known too, because like that was the shit that made me calm down on what I was told was like too important. Because it was a time I was walking around with 2 ropes that looked like I could have saved the village. But you know what I'm saying? But that was just because that was my mindset
at that time.
So when I'm like, oh shit, my daughter ain't really grew up in Coney Island, I have to.
That's a win.
That's a big win.
That's a win. That's a win. How many?
In my head, I was like, oh shit. Like, and y'all like, okay, I have a car. Okay. People do listen to me. I know DJs. Like sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves.
And you know what's crazy, part? You really catch your wins behind that. How many people go out and rent cars instead of buying a car? You invested in yourself when you bought yourself your own car. Because you ain't got to worry about that time tick when it's just time for you to take that fucking rental back.
I cried on the train. I don't know about anybody else. I cried.
On the train? I know, I never caught on a train. I caught everywhere else.
Yo, maybe because you ain't had to come from the last stop in New York. I'm from Louisiana. So
Wait. At least, hold on.
Especially when they leave the
at least,
open.
at least the train take you to your stop.
Yeah,
at least the train take you to your stop. We still gotta get another bus to get here. Like,
yeah, I'm missing the point, man.
Nah, we know.
I get the point.
What I was gonna say was this.
Y'all should have locked us in.
No. Talk about Coney Island is the last.
All right. Thor's Neck is the last.
There's nothing else.
We don't got a train. We don't have a train. They don't have a train.
That's bullshit. Y'all got the 6 train that park up the nigga, but I put it to you like this. How about y'all still had cabs running, right?
Yeah.
Coney Island ain't have that.
Okay.
All right, but y'all got a train.
Coney Island ain't. Listen.
We gotta take a 30-minute
Hear what I'm telling you.
Train.
Hear what I'm telling you. Coney Island ain't have that.
All right, but you had to.
So if you had to walk and niggas ain't know who you was when you was walking.
Nah, is that?
I'm talking crackheads trying to rape your moms type shit.
Okay. Ain't
like,
no crackheads
think about it, bro.
I got 2 more questions.
But before you, I just want to say a lot of people like we from the Bronx, you're from Brooklyn, it's people from Queens, people from Harlem, whatever. A lot of shit that people go through really be the same. Not to the same level at times, but
it just be different parts of the conundrum
a lot of
spectrum.
shit be like shit that you went through, niggas.
The hood is the hood.
But at times it is really different. Like you said, ain't no crackhead ever try to fucking rob my mom. Like
rape
my mom, yeah. But the train
No, I get what y'all saying.
No. It's 2 hours left and right for me. You know what I mean? At one point in time in my life. My thing where I really cried about is because, one, I feel like I was spoiled a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by spoiled, like, when my mom did the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air on me, she pushed me to South Carolina.
Yeah. Oh.
South Carolina, the kids was driving 16.
Mm-hmm. They got their high school got
double
parking
wide
lots.
trailer land. They're already doing that at 18, 19 years old.
Yeah.
So you come back up here, and everybody talking their shit, and they don't even got a house, they don't crib, no car.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck is going on? I need a car. So I was already conditioned to move around in the car in my teenage years. So when you realize
that's advanced placement.
when you're doing this, right, and you meeting people, all right, at the time you're going to school, a lot of people don't care about GEDs. You know, a lot of people, New Yorkers, don't care about trades. A lot of people don't care about.
I got both.
License, but see, you have good
No.
Shout out to Local 28, HVAC.
If not yourself, like in South Carolina, they told you they make you feel like the lowest thing on earth if you don't got trades, driver's license, you know, crib, and God forbid you're not married. I had to get out of the South, so it was like, yo, you know what? When I came back to New York, I was like, how many people say they're not doing nothing? The cash is
always moving.
It's not enough, but people don't really cherish the hustle, and I'm gonna say that because a lot of people are not dreamers in this. They deal with reality. A lot of people in New York are dreamers. We talk about 50,000 like it's next door. You know what I mean? Somebody down there, they know it's like credit, family, marriage, maybe a loan, right? But now, Craigslist, listen to all this stuff. People trying to undercut bills. Because you know, if you get a Craigslist call, you ain't got no monthly bill.
At all.
Insurance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, when you have friends that know you chasing this dream, and they have a car, and they don't want to drive you, but they want to be in front of the camera, but you're on a train passing 34th Street 4 in the morning, oh yeah, you're going to cry. And I can honestly say, I was fighting at the time in the Bronx, still didn't learn my lesson. I was trapping a little bit, you know, and got caught. So I was in the program. Took my driver's license away. I'd rather did the time. I know what I'm saying. I would have did the time.
That's a fact.
Because, yo, I would have rather did the time.
I had to go through a program, too. Almost lost my license. I was like,
Shout
don't
out
take
to
my
Sharon. Shout out to everybody about
Sharon.
Mount Phil 1614.
Shout out to Fortune Society for me.
So I got
what? Yo,
Time.
I was on that B train like this.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
Go ahead. He gotta go.
Yeah, I know. I gotta go.
His girlfriend wants him to come home.
Yeah, I gotta go.
So
What was your two questions before we
I
get
got
about
three
it?
now. I got
Wait,
three now
before you
because
ask
I
three-
want to know. Like you said the South. How did the South influence you in rapping then? Like when you was down there.
All right, I'm glad you said.
He gotta go though. Can we say bye to this guy?
No, yeah, I'm leaving.
He's out. But
I'm calling him.
he just
I don't give a fuck. That shit don't.
No, you gotta go.
But
And
how-
you all got girls. You know
as I
got
said, my
girls.
first
Something
one was
wrong.
like you say you lived in the
Nah,
South.
nothing
But how
wrong,
did that
Jay.
influence
Gotta go.
I'm
Priorities.
happy to go. I'm happy.
priorities? He's happy. He going home to eat.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Hmm.
We all good.
Yeah.
Yo, it's ability.
So like when he was in the
I
South,
ain't
like
look at my phone yet.
how did
I'm
that
scared.
influence your music then? I guess.
Did it influence you?
Or did it influence at all? Like
All right, in the South, the time I was down there, I thought I had hoop dreams after, you know. When you come from New York and you go to South Carolina, you play.
I swear.
you way better
You
than all
wanna
of
hoop?
them.
Yeah.
I'm old,
Everybody,
yo.
yo.
They know I'm here, so
Everybody.
it was him. Oh, it goes. They
What I
they
didn't
probably
realize-
watching. I don't.
What I didn't
Hope
realize
they are.
about the South was that all the credits was half credits coming from New York. So
Oh yeah, they ain't respect
So
it.
they already set me back
Yeah.
from wanting to play
Oh, so if you was like in 11th, you went down to 10th just
Yeah,
because of that? Oh, that's
100%.
wild.
because
That's why a lot of people do like prep, like
right, you wind up going to
programs
night
and
school,
shit, yeah.
prep school
Oh wow, I didn't know
to
that.
play basketball. Like I made the team, but by the time the credits came from New York to down there, they said I was still a 10th grader. You know what I'm saying? But I'm in the 11th, proudly. But so when that struck me, I was like, oh shit. So you're the cool guy in the school from New York, would handle, slam dunk, but you ain't on the team. But this kid is 17 years old, Jaguar, two back. You see that bell, right?
That shit be coming right on point.
White Jaguar is a brown, 2-story family house. They like, yo, this is where, fuck that basketball. This is where we doing. Everybody get houses and trailers in the South. This is why old girls from New York lose their mind when they meet a country dude, because their priorities is set before the dream. Our dreams are set before priority. So I was a dreamer down there because down there, when I was down south, it was about Tupac. It wasn't about Biggie. I say that.
Yo, can you turn your ring on?
Can't stop that. You know what I'm saying? And people like, yo, Dan Chambers, you spazzing. But it's the truth. When I was in South Carolina, it was that cross with that Northern Bone and Biggie or Tupac. I was in South Carolina, 10 Mile Arms. It was Tupac. It was Master P. It was M-Ball, MJG, 8-Ball, Crucial Conf,
3-6 Mafia.
Simple Shock.
You're not a Nelly fan?
What?
Nelly fan though?
Bro. Yo, open that outside.
Nelly was waiting.
This shit outside. The door's open. Just leave it open. It's alright.
Nelly wasn't even a thought.
At all.
Maybe he was rapping. Maybe he was in school.
Nah, that's not
But those dudes I'm talking about, MJG,
That's before 2000s.
These
Early
dudes,
2000s.
late 90s, 2000, Southern.
3-6 Mafia was popping.
This is like Outkast, Tippy Toe.
That's when they had that thug walk shit.
That's when they had that battle between who was more devil worshippers between them and Bone Thugs.
I think you just made some shit.
No, they did.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I don't know. Nobody know what you're talking about.
I left like when I left, like when I realized my whole
I could Google that.
inflated. You know, I finished my probation. I came back to New York. It was early 2000s. I was still young and just naive to a lot of things. Music was not a choice. But what I did know is that you needed a job, you needed a car, a driver's license to survive in this world with a trade. And that's why I'm like, with Northerners, the biggest mistake they could do is go to South and think people are slower than them mentally.
Yeah.
What?
No, they're not.
No, I thought my fault. He said 3 minutes.
Let me tell you something.
That was on me. That was on me.
Let me tell you something. A lot of people from up here migrate to down there.
Yeah.
Right? So
because it's slower.
Right. So right. So you gotta remember. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something. Slavery and shit started in the South, right?
Yes.
And then a lot of people, freedom was in the northern area, so we all came to the north. What a lot of people don't understand is it was trained and it trickled down from generation to generation. You had some certain people that they wanted success, they wanted longevity, they wanted wealth, right? So when you see a lot of people that move back down south, they think, oh, it's slavery all over again because they're migrating the blacks down to the south. No. A lot of black people are getting the money up here and then going down south. So I don't mind migrating to the I-95 knowing that I'm going down there with a goal, a purpose, a bag, knowledge, wisdom. And I'm out there and I got family that's out there that been out there for such amount of time. Just think it's starting no gang signs.
Huh?
You sure?
Go ahead. Huh?
So some finger locking and shit.
It just happened like that way.
So close your eyes because this is another game sign.
Yeah, there you go. So
I enjoyed the convo.
Anytime. Get home safe, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, Uber driving him.
So now when you think about it, when you do go down south, if you go to like certain parts of GA like Stone Mountain, you know what I'm saying? These people, even outside of Atlanta, they houses is fucking humongous. Yes. So we come down there feeling like, yeah, we're gonna run game on these niggas and we're gonna do this, that. No, it's impossible. I be in Alabama a lot too. I be in Tennessee a lot. I be in certain places that people won't even think about going. I go. I go to the Tuscaloosas and the Birminghams and the Aubons and the fucking there's another part that's further up. I forgot the name of it, but when you go to these places, bro, these houses is crazy. Nice. Their cars is crazy. The businesses that they run are crazy. Now you got the urban rural areas that's like it's not all that. That's because other folk that knew what they were doing, got what they got, started what they had to start, and they migrated to a certain part to where we're comfortable, we're happy. So if you come from New York with a sales pitch like, yeah, we can do, they heard all that shit before. Because how many other motherfuckers came and knocked on their door thinking they don't know what they know, but they know. Their kids are trained to have a junior's driver's license at 14, 15.
That's crazy.
14, 15. I seen kids out there. I'm driving. I got a charge out there. I own a house in Atlanta. Bought a house in Atlanta 12 years ago. Every year, my mother told me, when I was on tour, she told me, rest in peace to Eric from EBC to Rucker. When I was coming up, my mom's told me, you in hotel, you staying at this person's house, that person's house, buy yourself something. You walking in this house with 30, 40, 50,000, but you got all the latest sneakers and all the latest, ooh, buy yourself something. Even if you buy a fucking tool shed in the land, buy something, and every year that you go down, you build on it to where you feel 10 times more comfortable, to where you don't have to get a fucking hotel. You like Waffle House. We ain't got Waffle House. Mama said
Shout
this.
out to Mama.
We don't have a Waffle House in New York.
Now we need one.
But I used to love Waffle House when I went down south, whether it was Raleigh, North Carolina, wherever the fuck it is I used to love Waffle House. So it's to a point where every time I went down there, if I had to spare 5, 10 grand, I invested into that motherfucker.
You want to hear something?
I'm talking about. Yo, you guys.
No, you can never sound stupid.
Yo, you guys like.
I'm gonna say this.
Oh my god, y'all don't understand what I
got. You understand like the quality of land, the quality of investing into your own crib and stuff like that, right? I think also the problem with Northerners, right? And I'll say this, I mean, put my foot in my ass when I say this, but me being from South Carolina, like going down there, I'm not from town. Being down there in South Carolina, I feel like it's like field niggas versus house niggas.
Of course.
Mindset.
Mm-hmm.
New Yorkers are set with the house nigga mindset.
New Yorkers is lazy.
Meaning, like a lot of things be feeling entitled or should be handed to them.
New Yorkers is lazy.
A lot of things feel entitled or handed to them. So they don't want to get their hands dirty. They use education. They use communication, what I know from this guy, from that guy. A field nigga is in the street. He's not afraid to get his hands dirty.
At all.
And he's going to get everything he needs to get done just to feed his family. Because that's all he knows.
And I'm going to tell you the difference between a field nigga and a house nigga, right? I'd rather be a field nigga any day, anyhow. Field niggas know who's in the room before they stick their head or they walk in that room. A field nigga, because a field nigga watches, he listens, he learns, he studies. He knows. A house nigga don't know shit. He don't know who's coming. But he happy to see you. Hey, welcome. I'll get this for you. I'll do that for you. Do a field nigga don't give a fuck about that.
And it's the same thing with the industry. The streets and the industry. Who's outside? Who's inside?
What you had a
He's
question.
like, wow.
I didn't have a question. No.
Leave it alone, huh? Yeah.
I didn't have a question.
It's a field nigga.
I had a statement. My statement was basically speaking on what they were talking about with success. And I was going to say that success is in your own mind, and people need to stop living off of everybody else's success and trying to live up to that. Figure out what makes you successful or what you feel is.
No, what makes you.
Exactly.
What
will you be satisfied with success and build off of that? Whereas a lot of, in our culture, people are looking at this person's lifestyle and this, that, and the other, and they're trying to rebuild that.
Hey, they're mimicking.
That's our problem.
No, you're 100% on that. And that's why I said, like, Mike Geronimo, just that little coffee run made me feel better about where I was at in life. He may not know it because we was name dropping, we was talking. He's telling me about what he did in his past. I'm telling him about where I'm headed in the future. And, when you're talking to people that like that's like, yo, this is what it is. Like when I look back, when I sit back, I'm like, okay, he has his hardware company. He's doing locksmith. He's free.
You know how
throw that out there.
You know how successful he is in so many different aspects. How successful he is.
Exactly.
The fact that his name alone, and the fact that he owns what he owns, and the fact that he makes his own time and his schedule, and the fact that he can make whatever says such amount of money he wants to make when he wants to make it a day. You work 40 hours and you get paid at the end of the week, which is tax. He spends, let's say if he spends $4,000 on something, that's a tax write-off for him. When you're an entrepreneur, y'all asked me a question earlier. I'm gonna let you finish. Y'all asked me what made me become an entrepreneur earlier, right? I went to school, went to Kingsborough. I got my associate's degree. You know what's up. Tidal wave.
I went to IS. You went to high school? IS, good brother. That's what I'm talking about.
What school's that?
Okay, that's some dog that shit. Yeah, I was about to say that. That's some shit you just keep going. Yeah, but
we might be.
What made me become an entrepreneur, right?
Allegedly, we don't know where we at.
If you look at the tax break and tax write-offs, when you work a job, you only get, let's say, 20 credits. No, I think it's 12 credits that they give you. Everyone relies on child tax credits, the income of, oh, well, I have 5 kids, so I get $2,500. But when you're an entrepreneur, there's 270 something tax breaks. You get gas. You stopped and bought a hat for this meeting. You bought a t-shirt for this meeting. You ate food. You drank water. You bought waters. You keep those receipts. All that is tax breaks. All that is money that you ultimately receive and get back. So you limit yourself by working for somebody else because you're only getting said such amount back. Now, if you work for a company, right, I'm going to tell you an issue that I have with K's and why this made me become an entrepreneur. If I work for a boss or owner of somebody, whoever, this is your business. First of all, the issue I have with that is I'm making you richer. No matter what I do, no matter how hard I go, you're never going to step to me and say, yo, listen, I'm going to make you co-owner because I see you got the same vision I got. You don't give a fuck about that. But if I make you $15,000 today and I make you $100,000 tomorrow and then I make you $250,000 on a Wednesday, you know what you're going to say to me? Yeah, good job, but you only getting paid $18 an hour. So what you want me to do? We can't renege on that, right? Now, when you're your own boss, if you make you $100,000 today, that's your $100,000. If you make $250,000 tomorrow, that's your $250,000. Now, also, you have to remember when you work for a company, right? And let's say, yeah, we're going to pay taxes. We're going to pay taxes on your money, but it doesn't state when we have to pay taxes on your money. So if you bring home, let's say you make $1,500 a week, right? But then I tax you for negative minus 80% of that, right? 80% is what you go home with. Now, the other 20% we're not going to speak on, which we're supposed to speak on, but entrepreneurs know, but you as an employee, you're not going to know. That other 20% that you make, that's your so-called FICA, that's your taxes, that's your Social Security, that's your Medicaid, the standard third, whatever, because now we're paying it forward. We're paying for the generation ahead of us, which or the generation ahead of them. That same 20% that you think you're paying on taxes, I'm going to invest it in a fucking IRA. I'm going to put that shit in a stock or a CD and let that build interest and funds. So now that's $600 that I got from one employee. But wait, my company has 50 employees. So I'm getting $600 from 50 fucking people that I'm putting into a CD or an IRA, and it's building interest on a monthly basis, a daily basis, a day-to-day basis, a 13.9% APR or whatever the fuck it is, the APR that they want to put it as. So now that $600 times 50 has turned into maybe 1 point something. There's the thing, 1 point something. Hold on, that might have just turned into 1 point something million. Now I only have to pay for your taxes a year. Y'all only have to pay $20,000 per employee. That's fine. I already made 1.2 million off of you. So now that $20,000 that I have to pay didn't even put a fucking dent in the bank. But if I'm my own boss and I put myself on salary. I put my kids on salary, and I build an LLC for my children and also for myself. And I sit there and I say, well, this is what I'm supposed to pay for taxes, but I'm under LLC, limited liability corp, right? Now, as I'm under LLC, technically I own the LLC, but I'm the CFO, CPO, and CEO. So I pay myself. The company could be worth $20,000, but me, myself, I pay myself salary advances of $100,000 per week. So if you sue me, you're not suing me, you're suing my company, which is only worth 20 grand. But I'm gonna get that 20 grand back quick, right? Now, get this. With my children being, and I put them on salary, they have an LLC as well, which is also labeled as a DBA, because if this is the recording studio, this right here is the podcast that's under, which my children run for that podcast, right? Now, I do this currently now with my children. I have 3 of them. And I have like 8 stepkids from previous relationships of being with the first mother of my son. She had 2 kids. She had, this is why they call me Pen. Real shit. I owned a penthouse at the age of 17. We could call my mom. My mom was staying right here in the middle of the night and tell you, I've been doing this shit for years. That name wasn't just self-proclaimed. That name was actually given to me. So now, sir, you're disrupting. I'm giving a crazy situation right now. So now, prime example, right? I have my children on a salary because now I built a DBA. I'm not even gonna get into the shell companies because I will fuck y'all head up on how much money y'all can make, which is a shell company, and how much shit you could get away with shell companies, which corporate America has been doing. I told you how to monetize this situation right
I
here.
ain't hear the whole thing, but I'm gonna hear it after.
Okay, so now I have my children on my salary, right? But who has to pay their taxes? My children got to pay their taxes, but who's in charge of saying they paid said such taxes on the amount of money that they made? Me. So now I can take that $700 that I paid them, or I feel like I paid them. If my kids wake up from the morning time, the minute you wake me up at 5, 6 in the morning, oh, you're clocked in for work. Because I got to get the fuck up and wipe your ass. I got to tell you to go shower, eat cereal. And then you decide to take a nap at 12. Oh, at 12, this ain't you clocked out for lunch. Nigga, this is you.
You know what, though? You give niggas that real talk. So, like, that's like people living off the industry. A lot of people not really ready for that conversation.
That's true. A lot of people are not, though.
I'm telling you 100%
I'm ready.
real. Because, like a lot of people be like, oh, okay, I'm ready for that conversation.
Listen.
But I always feel like this, and it sounds stupid, but like,
yo, penthouse.
A lot of people don't
pull
know.
Some of that and then pull me the rest.
A lot of people are.
If we have enough.
A lot of people are stuck in the matrix.
No shit, I'm good.
What do I mean by the matrix? You want to tell it?
You want me? I'm trying to get that little job. I'm be fucked up. It's whatever.
Nah, she ain't over. We good. Listen, I got 2 more questions for you guys though. Before we, because I do want you to rap if you're gonna bless us.
My son about to be.
Are you gonna bless us with some rap?
I'm still here mentally.
I don't give a fuck if it's mentally or not. I want you to just go. Okay. But I still got 2 more questions and I'm done.
Okay.
I don't know what you got.
No, I'm good. I'm getting all the gems.
Yeah, me too. Like this is probably one of my favorite interviews ever. Like I've learned so much today. It's like crazy, and I'm gonna learn after this. But so my one of my last questions is what's next for you, and then what's next for you?
Me is to cross over to corporate America. I think everybody that knows D Chambers know that. You know what I mean? Because I am college educated, I am street smart, but at the same time I understand where the culture's headed next. And a lot of times you gotta be in the street to know where the culture's headed next, but having some type of college education to understand marketing, dealing with people. So that Warrior Mentality Music Group, WM Apparel, No Time for the Small Talk. I also run a dope podcast vibes as well outside of this.
Yeah, me and James gonna start a podcast after this. Gonna be called Idols.
I have no time for the small talk.
Oh, we can talk about that after because look, you see
that's what I love because y'all probably come on my situation.
I would love to.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna market his
and
shit.
Then outside of this, I have Sound of New York concerts that I throw monthly concerts with Drewski. Yeah, the pandemic was down. I didn't do nothing. So I was just focused on my music, my craft, the producer. You see, like Dice was the first one to actually jump the gun and sign a deal.
I think you guys have like a fucking great foundation.
Yeah,
it's like you don't see that all the time. Like you see people that say, "Yeah."
No, when you see people that know
this is
got their shit
and
together,
then they fucking break up and they, I don't fuck with him no more.
No, you know what that be?
You
know what I think? Honestly, everybody chiming in on what they think is best
for them.
For them. Honestly, I think honestly, this is all based on people who's into shit.
Nah, boy fucked up off that shot. Remember the shot my shit, the infused shit?
Oh, that was him?
Yeah, he just wilded out.
Drunk. Nah, I forgot he left.
Yeah, he wild. Go ahead, bro. You good. He just
I was just trying to give him attention.
Yeah, because he was standing there. I'm like, fuck.
Come back next week to Floyd Patterson.
Yeah, crazy. Go ahead, finish though.
Nah.
No, I'm listening. I was just.
He laughing. He gotta come back to Floyd Patterson.
He fucked up in the game.
Sugar Ray Robinson.
Y'all set him up?
No, he did that himself. He did that by himself. I gave it to him.
I didn't even see he dipped off from the stage.
Go ahead.
Nah. What was he talking?
You talking about warrior music, and then how you do the monthly things for the artists to come out.
Right. All right. So monthly. All right. So I do the Warrior Battalion Music Group, and I help artists come out to understand the first 45 days of where they're headed when they don't know what's going on in this music industry.
You do that for like only like rap artists, or like do that for like any type of
everybody.
Okay.
So that I have an office, my personal office downtown Brooklyn, and I bought a service for DTF Radio on my off time. Like, you know what I mean? Every Tuesday, no time for the small talk. But like I really run an office and I live off this because I always feel like a lot of artists, when they get in position, some of them just rap. But those who dare to challenge themselves independently understand there's like radio, concerts, and branding your merch is what you got to deal with to survive day to day. People like, yo, I rap. This shit is whack. I ain't making no bread because you ain't doing nothing to make money.
Right.
The 16 you just said really didn't kill me. Didn't move me. You telling me how somebody died in the staircase doesn't make me want to give you $5,000.
So what?
Put that work in. So when I say put that work in, I mean make it
work for you and make it make sense.
For me to have a marketing strategy to be like, you know what, that makes sense. And I think the minute when artists realize what makes sense for them is when they're gonna start making money. Because a lot of times people take the words of others and their results predict how they're gonna live, and that's the number one mistake.
Okay, cool. So, new music coming out?
I got boom bap and drill rap, just
of
like
course.
I was talking about with a cover.
When's that coming
out? You know what's crazy? I don't have a date on it yet, but I have 2 EPs in the stash because it's like every Monday and Thursday that I go to the studio. And I just lock in from 1 like in the afternoon.
Where's your studio?
Till we done.
And
I go to the Bronx. I'm from Brooklyn.
I'm gonna pull up on you.
Yeah, I'm right there at Hunts Point, man. We go to
Umbrella
Studios. And we rock out like those producers.
Them niggas is producing.
If that, I might win that at Scrabble by accident. You know what I'm saying? But but those guys, they're genuine when it comes to the sound. They rock with you shows. They come to see like how people receive it sonically, and it's a different ball game when you know your music and you're working with people.
So before I let him go, because I'm gonna just tell you personally.
Okay.
He's a fan.
40 Central. I am. I don't give a fuck. You say it. You know, I'm gonna whatever you need.
Yeah, I'm here for you.
We're gonna be here.
July 7th, Sound in New York concert with Drewski.
So remember just to hit me up and then let's do it.
I gotta remember I'm fucking drunk.
I'm drunk too. But we'll figure this shit out. But I just want to let you know.
I said, wasn't they talking about how many Modelos you had?
Yeah, exactly. He drunk. But now for another. What I'm drinking shots too.
I'm screwed. Like,
all I want to say is between us and our family, like we're gonna support you regardless. Like I'm gonna buy the EP. We're gonna buy the EP. We're gonna blast music. We're definitely gonna play. You got a song. You got a music. You got a video that you want to play. You got a video that you want to do. We are here for that. So
listen, we'll be in contact. We'll be in contact.
Of course. But I just want to let you know personally, I'm on your side. I'm gonna do whatever I got.
Right, like I say, like a lot of times I think people be in artist mode too much.
Yeah.
And they forget the business. And when they forget, like when they be like, "Oh, I do music," you forgot it's music business.
They forget the business aspect.
So can I get what's next for you? Because I know you got so much going on.
I got a lot of shit going on, bro. I at one point in time, I took a step away from the music industry because once I learned the business of things and I learned just other type of business aspects and shit, it took off. Like I started seeing a residual income, you know what I'm saying? And it fucked my head up. Like, this is all I gotta do. This is what I gotta do. So if I do that and I do this, you telling me I'm gonna get this back. And is
You had the last drink, huh?
I was waiting for y'all. So y'all ain't have no more, so I drink it.
so for a person like myself, right? I believe in people like Chambers. Cause we both was in the same web series, bro. We ain't never do a scene together, no nothing. But at the same time, I saw his grind. I saw his hustle. So I know I'm the type of person, I want to see niggas win regardless of anything. I'm going to keep it a stack with you. I didn't even want to do the interview today. Like, I literally, you can ask my son. Yeah. I wanted them three because I'm such closed doors with shit. You guys, Greg, I literally just flew back into town just to do this because I literally forgot about it until he called me days ago. Like, yo, we got this shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like.
But that coincides to my next question. But I just want you to finish.
Nah, I'm gonna finish up.
That's my next question. Nah, the lights are just changing.
All right. So my thing is like, if I don't really tell too many people too much, but I told Chambers when we spoke on the phone, I say, yo, bro, I got so many offers and emails because they want people, they need people for XYZ. Bro, I got like 4 to 5 tours in my email right now that they want artists. And I'm like, all right, so what you want artists for, nigga? Anybody can want a fucking artist. What the fuck you want an artist for? Yeah, we want an artist to go on tour. You're going on tour with this person. We're paying such, whatever. Like, I could literally brokerage $1 million deal for my email if I choose to. And I'm content with that. Because if I'm the hottest nigga on the market and the hottest nigga in the streets, everybody and their mom's going to come to me. And it makes it harder. But I know who's really real and who's fucking genuine. So if I give you my phone, I'll let you just go through my phone and see all the verified people in my account that's in my DM and this physical conversation. If I show you all the pictures and videos are archived, when Instagram first started, I had like 486,000 followers. And that's because people started recognizing who I was, seeing me in videos, seeing me over here and over there. And just wherever the fuck I was going, they just started spotting me. It made my life harder to a point where the mother of my son couldn't even walk outside because niggas was like, I'm going to kidnap you because I want a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, behind the scenes is far more greater than being in the... If you think about it, how many producers or movie directors that's getting more money than the actual actors that's out there?
How many?
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Okay, how many writers?
A lot. Writers of the movie?
It's a lot of people that don't break through the threshold.
Okay. But it's a big time artist.
See,
the big
reason,
time writers.
But I would say this. A writer doesn't have to put in the work in it. So you're basically, this is my body of work. I don't have to put in the effort. I don't have to do that. My effort was on this paper.
Oh, the check on clear.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
If you a Ryan Seacrest nigga,
yeah,
that's
it.
Come on, bro.
That's it.
Ryan Seacrest, this nigga.
Think about when you hear, like, for instance, we talk about movies, Spielberg.
Yeah,
check on clear. That's it. Nigga, he ain't got to show his face. He ain't got to direct it.
I put it to you like this, right? I didn't send y'all the information on Banger, right? But I sent y'all the information on Chambers first. I was managing Dice. I sent the information online. I sent you the information on Chambers first, right? Banger is a hidden gem that a lot of niggas don't know about. A lot of people in our music era know of, but a lot of mainstream people don't know. But a banger would, if you watch 124 season 2 episode 7, which was the highest rating episode of their whole season.
That webisode series.
Yeah.
I remember that.
High 97 promoted me like, yo, listen, you doing this? Oh, all right, we putting you on the website. Boom. It was out there. Chicano, all of them. Yo, this you? Yeah, out there. I pulled Banger. I pulled The Real. At this time, we were cool, but I didn't really like see you that much. I pulled Banger and I pulled The Real H. They was on that episode spitting bars, bro. And only reason why they got that scene is because Mr. Commodore said, like, yo, listen, we want Magic. Magic was like, yo, I want to do it so bad. But Magic was, at this time, he was in Charlotte, NCI, whatever that shit was. And I literally, after that scene, I jumped on a flight and I got out of there. So Magic's thing was, yo, tell them niggas we're going to do another episode and I'm going to pop out for that. They wasn't going to take Banger and H.
He's back, y'all.
It's a fucked up. They wasn't gonna take them, but I said, you know what? If they can't be on, I'm not doing it. And they said, no. You know what? We want them, so bring them and have them do. I'm the type. If I get a contract in my email for 20 mil, yo, Chambers, you're taking 15 mil, or Chambers, you're taking 3.
40 Central.
Yeah.
Central, you taking what?
Huh? I'm the type that I want to see all the people around me that I truly believe in win. And I'd rather sit in a fucking chair over there and chill, knowing that my guys is on.
So your single that is gonna come out soon.
All right, so I'm gonna tell you about the single. I got a single. It's based off of the clothing line, which is called Hearts on Sleeves. The reason why everybody cop out _ go on Instagram _ Hearts on Sleeves. I have websites, everything. So the concept of Hearts on Sleeves is when you wake up in the morning, right? Do you feel like working a 9 to 5?
I can't look at him, bro. Y'all don't understand.
Nah, y'all fucking up my promo. Listen, they fucking up the promo right
bro,
now.
I'm just trying to think.
Because
The
Chambers
whole episode, bro.
Chambers is fucked up right now. So listen, let me get it to my promo real quick.
You on the thing right now, my fault.
They been gangbanging all night. You ain't see that shit?
All I asked you was what song you wanted to rap to.
All right. So my fault. Yo, listen, man. Hold on, Chambers. So I named my clothing line Hearts on Sleeves, right? When you wake up in the morning, do you feel like going to work? Do you feel like working a 9 to 5? If your girl come in the crib and say you want to eat some chitlins, what you gonna say?
Chitlins?
Yeah. She wildin'. I don't feel like eating no shit like that, right? But when you in the car after the club, damn, I feel like eating some wings.
Let's go.
Not chitlins though, but you feel like eating whatever. The point of purpose is if you smoke weed, the smell resonates on your clothes, right?
Yeah.
Every day, hold on. Everything we do in life, hold on, bro. Everything we do in life is an emotional connection to something, right?
Right.
So because we do it, we show it, but we don't wear what the fuck we how we feel. Hearts on sleeves. We wear our hearts on our sleeves every fucking day, every minute. We just don't show that shit. So go cop out the Hearts on Sleeves. I got a girl with a gun in the back of the shirt. She's aiming it. Why? Because think about it. You protect your front. Who protects your back? Who got your back?
Your shorty.
Exactly.
She's supposed to.
Exactly. Hearts on fucking sleeves, man. So what I got coming up is the clothing line. I got new music coming out. I'm going to do some shit with Chambers. I ain't going to tell you what I'm going to do, but I'm going to do some shit I'm trying to be his PR. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have this nigga doing wild shit, shows, whatever.
I get to not do business. I'll be happy.
Can we get the opening credit?
The day I'll be able to Yo, you know what? I learned to do so much independently.
Yep.
That it makes me nervous to think somebody's gonna do something for me. If I know you get off 3:00 and you ain't do it by 3:10,
3:15,
that means you're not gonna do it
at all.
I'm doing it by 3:20.
Yep.
By the time you call me back later, it's done already.
Yep.
I don't need you. Fuck you. And
yep.
Whatever you got coming with you. And I think I have to get out of that mindset because New York does that to you. And when you realize how
You can't wait on nobody.
Can I disagree with you for a second?
Nah, fuck that. You
No, I
can't.
feel like
It's over.
if you tell me,
Fuck that. Turn the camera.
can I
Bring the
disagree
camera
with
back.
you? If you tell me that
This
you need it
interview
in
is
by 3,
over.
10,
You cannot do none of that. You can't disagree. When we say go, that's it, nigga.
What I'm saying is,
At
if
the
you
end
tell
of the
me
day,
personally as a man, you tell me 3:15, I'm not there by 3:15. I understand, but I'm gonna be there at 3:10.
yo, listen,
I'm gonna be there at 3 o'clock.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Bring that shit back.
It's on you. It's on you. It's on you.
Respectfully, disrespectfully, nigga, you fired. Cause if you think you showed up at 3:15, by 3:14, that door locked.
All right, yeah.
Bitch, and you getting the
I'm there
text,
at 3
I'm
o'clock.
docking you.
I'm here at 3 o'clock.
Nah, fuck all that, man.
3 o'clock? I can't be at 3 o'clock?
Nah.
All right.
a lot of people miss flights like that at LaGuardia and JFK.
Fuck LaGuardia,
And the
fuck
private
JFK.
airport.
I'm there when I
See
get
the
there.
bro, what's up?
I'm there before that.
Fuck all that, man. You fired. This nigga. Matter of fact,
I'm not fired. I'm there early.
yo, listen. 40. They
I'm
called
fired if I'm there early.
Yo, I'm gonna tell 40 Central. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Me and Chambers is the new host of 40 Central, and my son Tank Top. Get Tank Top over there with the fucking. Now bring it back. Bring this shit back. My son Tank Top over there got the. What's the nigga from Mortal Kombat that throw his hat?
Raiden?
No, the other nigga. Kung Lao. That's my son Kung Lao with the red fitted. You know what I'm saying? Me and Chambers taking this shit over. Matter of fact, he's fired. So don't even.
I was here on time.
I don't give a fuck. On time. When you on time, you late, my nigga.
I was here way on time.
You late.
I was the first one here.
You late.
I was
you
early. That's what he wanted to hear.
Exactly.
I was
you
early.
on time, you late.
You're not saying that though. You say you was on time.
I was just saying.
What happened when you're dealing with early on time?
I love it. I love it.
Not every day you meet people who live like you say he's into music, but he's into the business. Not every day you meet an artist who can tell you his side of the story.
Right.
They only want to hear what they can get. I talk about bookings all day.
Listen, and my phone right now, I got people that said, y'all know who that is? And I liked it. They was like, yo, I know who that is. I could show you. But you.
Oh, shit, me?
Yeah, they go.
Yo, you know what? Forget it. Yo, it'll be over.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something.
No.
I'm gonna tell you something. That if that's the case, my job is done. You know why? I'm Neil Spawn. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be heard. I want to be in that cut.
I really do.
That's what I got. But I fuck with everybody, but everybody know I'm like a myth. I didn't do no COVID parties.
Who are you? Thor, nigga?
No, I didn't do no COVID parties. No COVID parties is free shit with COVID.
Yeah.
I didn't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody was trying to get rich during the pandemic. I didn't do no COVID. I knew my values, and it helped me study the business through that. That's a whole nother conversation. So for the people that's tuning into me, shout out to y'all. I hope y'all stay motivated, live with that warrior mentality.
I'm motivated. I'll tell you right now.
That's my brand. I live with the warrior mentality. I'm from the last level, New York, Coney Island, warrior mentality. Stay motivated, live with that warrior mentality.
That shit blew out.
I got my last question is, what do you got for us? Like,
what? Our presents, nigga. What?
not like that, yo. Oh my god. You know what? Forget it. It's over. What do you got for us? Like, how can we? Is this good? How can we make it better? Like, can I get your critique on how we did today? I want that online.
First of all, we need more champagne.
You need another bottle? That's fine. 2 bottles? 3 bottles?
I got the chocolate bar. No.
Oh, see?
My man, what's up with y'all niggas in chocolate bars?
So, cause I would love to get the feedback from how you guys felt because I think of this as
I think y'all cool.
Family.
All right, now are we talking about online or we're talking about the whole setting, the vibe?
I want you to tell me whatever the fuck you want to tell me. Like the camera's not here.
Okay,
that's what I want.
All right, well, everything felt great. Pause.
Organic.
I felt like y'all set the floor for us to sync ourselves. So some of the artists could get here and say all the wrong shit and it look corny on camera. But if you decide to talk about business, understanding the culture, where this trend is heading, where we had to come from and where we're going, some people may not understand that. And I think you set the floor for us to lay that. Because you could have just wasted 2 hours of people just talking about nothing.
Absolutely.
But you talking to a hustler, and you talking to another hustler, and you're not when I say like, oh, you be like, oh, they're artists, and he brought him in the streets. Like you had them two there. Nah, I'm calling Penthouse call Chambers call Penthouse. It's not even about you no more because it's like it's just a street thing, and I always say streets predict what's hot.
Mm-hmm.
So when you got your business together, the streets know that. When you got your talent together, the streets know that. But for your business and talents together, the industry knows that.
I like that.
I'm out.
All you was missing was the thing. You was missing the thing.
All you was missing was somebody. Tell someone whoever was texting you the whole time to text you right now because that shit was fucking fire.
Yeah, that ding.
That ding was on it.
Sit back. Let me tell you something, man.
Yeah.
Whoever was in control of that ding situation.
Somebody was texting him at the right time.
That's crazy though, but that's God. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
He was texting himself.
I told you just 3 years ago, we was just seeing each other in passing.
Yeah.
He was money hungry. I only seen him
In the club.
at nighttime. Sounds crazy. Like, yo, what the fuck you talking about? Oh, I'm coming in. I'm in rap mode. I'm with 30 people. I'm hoping my record get played. And no, I know my record will get played. We'll throw some money, and we're going to make bread at the end of the night.
That's a fact.
This is what this industry is about. When people, these young kids, what they don't know is that they're walking into a cash registry machine.
Yep.
See if you're going to put money in it, there's too much going out.
At all.
So understand that. So when people dancing and doing all these TikToks, figure out how you're going to make money from it. And you'll know.
Figure out a way to monetize what it is you do. Get your paperwork right. A lot of people don't got paperwork for half the fucking things they do. It don't make sense.
Yo, I don't even think people are really ready. People say that they're ready for the world to be open.
So I'm about to, we ought to put a beat on. Come on.
Hey, you gonna rap too?
I'ma try.
I'm gonna try to rap.
Everybody got rap.
I'ma try.
I'm fucking lying. Everybody out there right now, y'all know I'm lying.
Yeah,
I'm lying. I'm lying.
Mufasa?
Yo,
I'm
listen.
Mufasa, nigga. I'm a lion.
Bear with me on.
I will fucking do this shit to you drop you because I can't do it.
Give me something.
I'm not a rapper.
Yeah, I'm rapping the whole time.
I'm not a rapper.
But
We could've
thank
just
you.
left
But
it,
one
now
thing,
we do
no,
this.
I need to get something. A little bit.
One more beat.
What beat you want me to put on?
I don't know, because I don't know how to rap. I mean, I know how to write, but I don't rap.
Let's get a beat.
Long as it's like
Whatever
some type
beat-
of rap,
what beat you
whatever. You tell me. I'm here
Let's
with
start
you.
off with the Quiet Storm. That's what we always do. That's what we usually do.
Quiet Storm was like so. Didn't Lil Uzi get kicked off for like hip
Why
hop?
niggas put me on the spot with
So give me a beat. Yo, JT, give me a beat. I know he's out of commission.
We're all out of commission. You see this pure white Henny done.
Yo, listen.
Who drank that?
Honestly, and I'm drunk, so this
You did
won't
that?
work for me. You ready? I'm gonna just spit some shit I wrote on the plane.
Wait, let me put a beat. You want to put a beat on? Y'all want
I don't
acapella?
know.
We put a beat on Freeway.
Freeway, which one?
Don't do that to me. Nah, don't do that to me.
Nah, no freeway. You gotta take it slow. Pause.
All right, so put on that the new Meek Mills. That shit's fire. Flames freestyle. Flame Meek Mills instrument. I think that's fine. You can rap to it. He can rap to it.
I'm not rapping.
You can rap to it.
I'm not rapping.
We all not rapping.
I ain't rap since 07. I'm not rapping.
Yo, listen, thank you guys. I want to say thank you guys. You guys inspire me so much. Yeah, I don't even understand. Like I really want to like tell you how much you guys inspire
Yo,
me.
this
but
is
I'm not
actually
doing-
fire, bro.
What?
Dope.
The podcast?
Yeah.
I get to see myself.
Well, that's how stupid we look.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
All right.
a little
I
bit.
look
Nah,
fat as
all
fuck.
right.
I lost all I want to still look fat on camera.
Nah,
Let's go.
Yo, look how my man look at the corner, man.
Yo, don't do that. Don't do that.
man. Nah, you can switch the fucking beat, you know? I feel like I gotta talk about a rollie on my wrist. Bitches on my dick, she sucking on my shit. I snap them. I feel like I gotta rap like that. Like, I feel like I gotta really do some shit. Like, I really feel like I gotta rap like that. Like, that wasn't it? Like, if I had to freestyle, I think I'd freestyle like, go ahead. Shining on the sounding like freeway, not just sucking meat. My feet up in the streets, I'm lamping, camping.
Hold on, what we doing? I'm taking all microphone.
Yeah, guys, man, please. Let it breathe.
Hey, yo, hold up. Y'all thought I was a calm fellow. I was off the Henny White and that Modelo, but he was drinking that. Hope he wasn't thinking that. Try to pull the big shit. Tell me where you sinking at. I don't battle rap. No, I don't battle rap. No, I just hit the little streets and I just battle facts. Hard bars, real life is what I'm giving them. Niggas talk about this and that, I'm killing them. Hard balls on top of the dome, I'm freestyling. From the last stop in the New York, Coney Island. I don't care what the shit, yo, I gotta chill. Same beat, frame is free flow, yeah, that's Meek Mills. Had to beat the shit, I had to do it. Everybody dreams go, I had to pursue it. I talk money and hard bars, chill about to go to LA and just chill with stars. Penthouse, call me for the last stop. Think I had to drive from the last stop. I had shootouts from the last cop, came from the body drop from the last stop. Fuck about it.
Go ahead. Give me another beat. We need one more beat.
Bullshit.
Nah,
we ain't taking it.
Give me a real beat. Give me a real beat.
Y'all niggas gonna have me turn into a rapper by tomorrow morning.
Give me something
Okay.
It's fucking like we here. I don't duck back. We here.
Give me something.
Something. Now what's up, man?
Give me a beat.
Give
me a beat.
Half stepping, just go classic. Go something. Go classic. Go 90s classic.
Give me one respect.
You think that's
a classic?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he better be rapping. This nigga giving suggestions with the tank top. Nah, you better have some balls, nigga.
I said, yo.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Find a rental car at a great price with free cancellation.
You know this when you have a dope conversation in the vibe, and when you ask people to rap, it's like, oh, shit.
You ran a double tank top?
get it?
Oh shit. Fuck that. Money, power, respect. It's like I ran up in the building and I'm waving the tech. And then I go up in the crib and then I ask what's next.
Okay.
And I'm asking every hook, giving up free sex.
Huh?
If I go to your crib and I'm robbing, I need a plea.
Valentine's Day, you know, you just jumped in. I had to come battle that. Niggas don't understand. Hold up. Let me get the bars back. I had to do it. When everybody talk about that, I had to move it. When they talk about love, man, I shot Cupid. That's how stupid I am. Yeah, I'm really stupid. I'm from the last stop and from Coney Island where niggas talk with silence. My niggas live with balance. Niggas don't drive the challenges. They just challenge. Niggas just... I'm out of here, man. I'm talking.
I said I shot the diamond. I said I shot the diamond off your forehead. Can you see my vision? You ain't hear when I said that, bro?
I heard when you said that.
That's a bar, nigga.
I heard it.
I shot the diamond off your forehead, nigga. Can you see my vision? My words are so
you know what?
like in provision. Like, what? Come on, man. I'm out of here. What the fuck is wrong with these niggas? Yo, follow me and my son on Instagram, man. D Chambers, CIW.
No, it's D Chambers
with a Z. CIW on Instagram. Follow me, your boy Penthouse _D. I don't give a fuck if you follow me or not. I'm rich, so I'm gonna keep being rich. Keep getting rich.
Yo, follow me
suck
too.
My dick.
No.
Fuck your bitch. Play with her clit. She suck my whole shit. Pull my pants down. Tell a bitch sip semen. Give a fuck to them seconds.
Yo, listen, you know we say one. Once you get us out of here. That's what I'm talking about. That's cool. No, it's not burning. We good. Yo, your 9 to 5, pay your bills, and your 6 to 12 is your empire, man. Everybody in here build a motherfucking empire. Thank you for all you guys out here. Thank you for yo, come on here, cause I'm gonna say bye. Now you gotta sign that wall, baby, before you get out of here, man. Like yo, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys.
So you know I'm not bullshitting, right? I'm gonna show you. Cause niggas be thinking niggas. Bullshit.
I don't think he bullshitting, but yo, listen. At the end of the day, man, I thank you guys.
Hold on,
we're gonna support you guys. We're gonna promote you guys. We're gonna do all that
shit. Don't end this shit.
I got you.
I'm gonna show you how real this is. How long I've been in this fucking industry. I get motherfucking service.
I'm trying to end it, but he trying to show something.
Yeah, I gotta show some. All right, boom. So. I want you to read that and tell me what that says.
What am I reading? What am I reading? What am I reading? Which one? Chris Brown offer. Uh-huh. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see the contract.
And that's from
C3A.
Nah, you don't say all that. You gonna get me fucked.
Oh, you just asked me who to say it from. He just asked me who is it from.
It's the Tom Joyner Foundation. But you see who email that is. That's my email, right?
Woo!
All right then.
Let's go.
I'm out of here.
Love you guys. We out of here. Everybody, please follow them. Please buy merch. Heart on sleeves, right? Hearts on sleeves. Underscore hearts on sleeves on Instagram.
That's a fact. Hit me up if you guys need any type of consultation or anything. If you want to get in contact with D Chambers besides his manager, now you gotta go through me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Penthouse Day, you heard him.
Hit my line, man.
Hit his line.
And you better be talking something serious, because if you're not talking something serious, my 2-year-old gonna be talking to you like
You sound like Donnie from the Wild Thornberries.
That's a fact. So
and let me just tell you something else. So on top of that, Penthouse D is a real serious businessman. We did everything that you saw after hours for the culture. So you know the time it was in the morning. Most rappers wouldn't even chill this late.
Let's go.
They would have left with their security guards and their gang.
Let's go.
Included.
And
so we here vibing. So don't get it twisted. I will smoke half y'all niggas in freestyling. I will smoke your moms outside. I'll smoke your pops. You know what I mean? I'm smoking everything.
In defense,
smoking big packs.
You gotta remember this.
On bars. Like.
In defense of Chambers, he does have Brooklyn hands. He does got Mav Hoffa and all these people that's in his corner, which are serious people. Like, this is what they do. You know what I'm saying?
Great songwriter. Check the music out.
So,
Bro.
I'll be honest. My son did have a couple of, you know what I mean? So, if the
we was drinking and not thinking.
Yeah. If the bars was off a little bit,
sinking.
I promise you this.
You going rap?
I promise you this. I'll put up $20K on D Chambers versus anybody, and I promise you that whatever he dropped, it'd be a million times better than what the fuck it is y'all niggas doing.
100%. I'm a dope songwriter. Like I said, everything we did here for the culture, it was just freestyling. So people respect freestyling, but when it comes to when it comes down to songwriting, y'all can't fuck with me.
Yo, listen, thank you guys for real. Anything y'all guys need, like anything we need, I hope that.
One in lotto ticket. You got one back here?
Nah, I got that.
I see a lot of Modell. But
what I will say to end this, listen, what I will say to end this.